And we are back with a brand new episode of Shikar. The entire crew is here.
Yay!
Hey.
Is everything good?
I'm like, oh wow, that almost got tears. Though.
We got goofy right before we had to be on camera.
Power line.
Oh.
Sorry, for a second there, y'all mics were blowing out, but I think I fixed it.
Oh.
Better to be. Never mind. I was gonna say better to. Nah, never mind.
Apparently, Gabe's
Hello.
a good boy.
Allegedly.
How does this always happen? I was gonna say better to be mics than backs, but all right, since we're just putting that out there.
Hi, we're back. Hi.
Hello. How are you on this day?
I'm doing great. How are y'all doing?
Great.
I missed y'all. We have a whole crew today.
Yay!
Oh my god.
I heard a lot happened last week. Oh.
Yep.
Is that your dog?
Continues.
Why?
Leo does not want any of this.
He looks so proud of himself.
He did that.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for today's episode.
So punchy.
Last episode was so climatic. You can tell if you just look at that tweet. It was so the acts of heroism that occurred were crazy. Y'all think I'm joking, but I'm not.
No, we killed that. Like that was dope.
Yeah, it was amazing. Many
You probably
Ghost of
should've died.
Tsushima-esque moments were had.
Oh.
I would like to formally apologize for the next few weeks, my lovely players, because I've already watched Green Knight like 3 times, and
Oh, boy.
I feel like it's gonna seep into the game. You know,
Right.
I obviously I'm not gonna spoil anything for anybody here, but I feel like my life has changed forever,
Mm-hmm.
and so if that seeps into the game, it's just not my fault anymore.
I don't
Okay.
think you need to apologize
It
for that.
should.
Yes.
happen.
Yeah.
It's better.
Yeah. I will say this. I knew from the trailers I was going to be emotional seeing like a Dissy man like in chainmail with a crown, but now that I've seen it, I'm like I want that for my life.
Yes.
I deserve that.
Like
Yes.
for you or as you or both.
Yes.
Both.
I
Yeah.
know all of it.
Yeah.
I'll make you more chainmail.
Please.
Get you a crown.
A whole cowl and then a crown to go over it. And I'm going to walk around Ren Fair and just
Oh.
scowl at people,
Yeah.
you know?
Okay.
I got you like halfway there. Yes.
Mhm.
With you,
Yeah.
this cow.
We must crown our queen. It'll happen.
Thank
Love
you. Y'all are the best. I'm so excited everyone's back. Everyone's here. A whole family's here.
Yay.
And I would like to thank our... I am so off key with our intro.
It's all good.
Oh, we should do some intros.
Yeah. I was about to just do our Roll20 plug and forgot about intros, but we should introduce you guys before I thank Roll20. But also, I already started. So thank you, Roll20, for sponsoring our amazing little indie show. We appreciate it. Roll20 is a free virtual tabletop. You can use it to run games of your own with awesome groups of your own. Speaking of awesome groups, let's meet our wonderful band of players. Xander, take it away.
Hello, I'm Xander Jeanneret, and tonight I'm playing Scorpio, the half-elf monk warlock, who was inflicted with pond scum fever, and was out of commission for the last episode, but has total faith that Valym and Ajax are on a mighty quest to retrieve the ingredients to help both of us.
Yes. And speaking of Ajax, who are you? Who are you played by? You seem very impressed with yourself.
Oh,
What is this? What is his order?
I know. I'm shocked.
Well, I
He's
just,
unfair.
you know, I wanted to change it
All right,
up.
pass you the mic, Xander. Pass you the mic.
Here you go.
Pass thank you.
yeah.
Out of nowhere. I
That's
am.
top-notch object work.
Yes, thank you. I think you did amazing.
You're the greatest. Ajax is not a loser.
Oh my god.
Well,
The score pack's in full swing
all
already.
right.
Yeah.
I am Balvin. I play Ajax, a level 4
What?
half orc samurai fighter. last episode was a lot for these two, and I'm interested to see the ramifications of our actions and how our friends react. But Ajax has found some solid footing last episode, though. I think him and Valym are a lot closer than they were.
Aww. Speaking of Valym, Gabe.
Pass me that mic, Balvin. Pass me the
I
mic.
got you, bro.
Are we doing this now?
Okay. My name is Gabe Hicks. I am playing Valym, the half-elf druid. A lot happened last episode. If you were here, we should not be alive. And worse things happen than death, or better, depending on who you ask. But I'm very excited to play with this group of people. I love Aunt Jemima so much. Here you go, Josephine.
Ooh, smooth.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh,
Hi. Josephine McAdam playing Nim Grimwillow, bedridden with
Swamper.
I don't think we had a name for it.
Pond scum?
Fever. Near.
Yeah. We're about to wake up and I don't know what's gonna happen. Hi. Play Tiefling Bard. Please keep watching our show.
The Godchild.
Wait, does that mean I get the mic?
Oh my god. Oh my
Right.
god. Yeah, hold on here. Wait.
Oh,
Oh, it's just okay. And,
there we go.
if you're here, you probably know who I am. I'm not.
You ever notice how our overlay makes it shape like the Big Dipper?
Oh yeah.
Swear I've just had
Also
water.
the
I
Little
swear to
Dipper.
you.
It depends.
Shut up, Xander. I realized if it was too late.
Well, I'm that bronze girl, and this is my channel, and these are the wonderful players I've roped into playing this week. I am your DM. Shikar is a D&D 5e adventure, but it is homebrew, so if there are things you don't see, odds are I wrote them or made them up. The world is of my creation, but it is brought alive by these wonderful people and the stories that they choose to weave. And I hope, join us. Take my hand. Join us, why don't you? On a tale, both noble and proud. Sorry, there was a hair on my mic, and when I leaned into it, that was a strange feeling. Josephine, that's good.
We were taking hints.
I'm just giving you.
Oh, yes, take my
your
hand. Take my hand.
hands.
Take it. And together,
Thank you.
let us go on an adventure, both brave, bold, and true. Housekeeping.
No thanks.
Ajax and Valym, you are
Not that funny, but I'm sorry.
completely leveled up, right? Did you increase your hit points from last
Yeah.
week?
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
And go ahead and have your character sheet reflect a short rest for your walk from the creek back,
Okay.
or from the hot spring
Yeah.
back. I think you got the benefits of a long rest while you were in there, but Ajax, I think you may have taken some damage. So if you want to heal some of that, it's a long
I
walk
did.
back.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, I'll roll it.
Cool. So, we come upon a busy little cottage that is underground, in fact. More of like a root cellar than it is a home, but it has been made home-like by its inhabitant. One boreal bugbear who walks around on softly padded feet, setting about putting on a kettle of tea, carefully stoking a fire, and every once in a while coming over to a small, ill tiefling laying on the bed, placing one furry paw on his forehead. Oh, are you all right, Nim?
Oh, I'm feeling a lot better thanks to you. I just want to hug that fuzzy paw.
Yeah, he allows you to hug it. He's like, oh, you're ever so ill, aren't you, from drinking all of that water? And he puts both of his paws on your face like this, encasing them.
Oh, but I am. It's better than earlier, I think. Thank you.
Of
Oh,
course.
is that tea? Are you making tea?
I hope that the others are back soon. They've been gone for a very long time, and
How much time is? Wait, how long have we been here?
About a day and a half, almost 2. And so I put the kettle on to see if he could get those fronds. They're so important.
Jeanneret.
Oh, Scorpio.
Jeanneret.
Oh, just he comes over with a ladle of water. Can you swallow? Oh no.
Oh, barely. Thank you, Jeanneret. Your hospitality is most gracious.
Oh, please don't die. No!
No, I'm fine. I'm just a little woozy.
Oh, you gave me a scare. His little heart-shaped nose quivers.
No! Scorpio!
I'll be fine. I'm sure Valym and Ajax will be back soon.
Right, I hope so, because
What?
I've got a little bit of a touch of not so great news.
What? Oh, where did they go? No, first, the not so great news. What is it?
The bandits, are they back?
I think so. I saw someone snooping in the tree line this morning, and I came down here, and I'm keeping watch.
You did the right thing. Nim, stay in bed. And Scorpio woozily stands up and is barely on his feet. I'll go check it out.
No. I climb Scorpio and get on his shoulders. We must protect Monterey at all costs.
Oh!
This dog is an asshole. What are you doing? Go! Sir, stop it! Oh my god!
And suddenly, Valym dies.
God damn, man! Damn! Continue your emotional whatever. I'll be back.
Sorry, I'm missing my favorite D20 and I want it. Everyone has a favorite D20 chat, and I've lost mine.
Oh no.
It's okay.
There's a lot happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us go protect the bear that has nursed us back to health.
Oh no, you can't do that. You're still very ill.
And he tries to tuck you in with the big flannel blanket that he's thrown over you both.
I'll use this as camouflage, and I'll dash out with Nim on my back.
Okay.
Yes, can I be the face?
Go ahead and roll against his, I guess, sleight of hand. So, give me an acrobatics check, Scorpio.
I will.
You're doing so at disadvantage since you have pond scum, though.
I also rolled a natural 1, so that's that. Versus 18. Yeah, I won.
I only rolled an 8, so that one still is getting beaten. He does the mom tuck or the maid tuck, where he tucks in the sides of this flannel blanket underneath the mattress, and does so with such tightness that you find yourself unable to move.
Oh, you're very strong.
Wow. Is this normal?
You can't go out there. You'll get yourself hurt. You mustn't go. It would be.
At least set a trap or something.
I don't know how.
Well,
I have a fish trap.
And he holds up a fish trap.
Well,
why
no
don't
text by water then.
you stay with us, because we can't have anything happen to you. Stay down here with us.
Oh, okay. I'll batten down the hatch, and then that will buy us time.
I mean, you could maybe loosen the blanket a little, maybe, if you wanted. It
No,
does.
you can't move from your beds. You're very weak.
Oh, if
Correct.
you insist.
Meanwhile, walking through the forest, we come upon Ajax and Valym. Striding shoulder to shoulder. The sun is shining. Your muscles feel so relaxed, more than they have in ages, from resting in a hot spring.
Oh my god.
Yo, Ajax, that water felt really good on our tattoos.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna go shoulder to shoulder. It's like, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
These hoes!
On Ajax's rippling green bicep, sure enough, you see the tattoo of a was it a dragon you chose, I believe?
Basilisk.
A basilisk.
Basilisk.
That gently moves. The eyes blink and shut.
That's cool as shit.
And it very gently moves along his bicep, kind of animated as though by magic.
Gosh.
Dude, what does yours say?
William has a matching one. Same.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Oh my
same thing on
God.
his.
It's on opposite sides.
Yep. Yeah, so I think mine is on my left and yours is on your right.
Mine's on my right. Yep.
Exactly.
You guys got a level and tattoos. That move.
It's ridiculous.
It gets worse.
Ah!
How many did we grab? The flowers.
We got 8. No, we got 10 because we got 2 extras just in case.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we were planning ahead. At least Sahiba was like amenable to us just doing that.
Yeah, she seemed to turn a new leaf pretty fast on how she felt about us.
Agreed.
But I hope she stays true to what she said.
I believe it. Since she's with her friend Lycia now, I guess in a sense.
Oh my God. Oh, Valym.
Yes.
You remember whenever I got, I guess, entranced by that thing?
Yes.
Water buffalo.
Yes. Yeah. The one with 4 eyes. Yes.
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 I saw a lot, but most of it left me. But one thing is staying in my mind that is kind of terrifying, and I don't know if I'm just crazy or this is true.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead.
But I saw Saiba crafting a star.
Like putting it in the sky.
Yes. That's all I can remember is that.
It would be weirder if she wasn't a god.
Well, I mean, she was pulling things out of thin air, so... And that godforsaken horse stance.
Oh my gosh, it's so painful.
But I feel a lot stronger now.
Agreed. And Ajax, like I can't believe, like, and he pulls out his short sword and he throws it forward and it goes about 15 feet and then comes back to his hand.
What?
Yeah. And I don't know if it's from her or not. But Ajax, I think I learned a new trick.
A trick?
Yeah. I was practicing this in my head.
All right, should I stand back? The last time you did this, I almost died.
And Valym uses disguise self to make himself look like Scorpio. Hey, Ajax, I'm Scorpio.
What?
Okay. It goes back to normal. It's me. It's just me. What
the hell was that?
People were talking about like the whole like if you just look like someone, you don't have to pretend that you're someone. Really, you can just be them that way instead. And then it's not lying if someone else makes that assumption themselves first.
Okay. So you can just do that now.
Yes.
With anybody?
Yes. With anybody?
Don't do that, please.
Don't do. I'm Ajax. I'm a motherfucking samurai.
Is that what I look like?
Yeah, kind of handsome though. Look at this. Back to
Okay.
normal.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's something that she could teach you. I feel like that's just you.
Oh, you don't think it's from the god blood, do you? Celestial blood, god blood, it's all the same and different.
Yeah, what is a celestial? Because she corrected you on that.
It's a creature that has divine blood in it, but it's not necessarily so powerful or comparable to a god. That's what I know from people saying things.
I see.
It's like if a demigod had 2 steps lower.
Okay. That makes it a bit easier to understand.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm glad we met her.
Agreed. Oh my gosh.
She could teach us a lot, I think.
And we can always go back now. We have a place to go back to, the Glade.
I really, 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 really hope that she was serious about the buffalo being good with kids, because I know Nim would love it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As you're walking, Ajax, roll perception.
This always ends well.
Yep. Thought you'd like that.
That is a strong 6.
Strong 6.
Yeah, you don't notice anything strange in the woods, or as you are exiting the tree line and you start to see Monterey's shop come into view, his fishmonger's stall. You don't notice anything peculiar happening near the river or on the other side of the water, because you're distracted.
Oh no.
By a stone, small, smooth, pebble-like, that kind of is calling your name, the type of stone you want to pick up and put in your pocket. You can't quite help it.
Hold on, Valym.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I like you.
Oh, thank you.
Not you, idiot.
Oh, rude.
As you
I'm sorry, that was rude.
pick it up, Ajax, you almost like hear something coming from it. Muffled.
I know I look crazy right now, but I know there were eyes in the house. Now there's a rock talking to me. Okay, but
Your sword talks to you.
I'm
Just a
are
different
you
type
real? You're real, right?
Just a different type.
I
Pick up the
guess.
stone.
I'm yep. All right. I'm gonna pick it up and put it to my ear. See if I can hear.
You hear, hello?
Hello?
Wait. There's someone there? Hello?
Hello.
I've
Rock.
been trying to get through for so long. I just never thought anybody would answer. You
What the? What? You're a rock.
I'm not a rock.
Valym, this is a rock.
Yeah, that is a rock.
This is a. You are a rock.
No, I'm not a rock.
Then what are you?
You can't just ask that.
Well, wait, where are you?
Who's asking?
What is this rock saying to
No,
you?
wait,
It's
where
very
are
invasive.
you? Like, what's around you? What city are you near?
I don't do. Why would I trust this thing? Can't you see, rock? We're around a lot of things.
No, I can't see. This is only an auditory connection.
Valym,
Yes.
what does auditory mean?
Sound, ears. Why?
How is this possible?
What towns are near you?
Why should I trust you?
Ajax,
What am I
please,
gonna do if I'm a rock?
Well, apparently you're not a rock, so I don't
God,
know
of
what
all
you
the
are.
people to pick up,
do you mean
you're
it's
the
not a
one
rock?
that picks up.
What do you mean
I'm
it's not
sorry
a
that
rock?
I'm not just giving you my information, Rock.
What is happening?
Fine.
Valym, there's somebody talking to me in this rock, and they're asking where we are.
Okay, well, tell them we're near the creek or lake or water river thing. We're near
Can
a
you
body of
hear?
water. No?
Can you
can I
hear?
hear? I don't know.
No. I'm asking the rock. Can you hear, my friend?
No, I
No.
can only hear you. I hear you
This is
talk.
weird.
Okay, fine. How many suns are in the sky right now?
What?
How many suns are in the sky right now?
I'm asking.
Valym,
You
how-
answer.
I
Valym,
look
how
up.
many suns are in the sky right now?
I look up at the sky. Is it one sun or 2?
Mhm. Yeah, there's one.
It is one sun, Ajax.
I'm just making sure because I don't know. There's currently one sun active.
Is this rock actually talking? Like, this is not like a.
Fuck. Wrong plane. Click.
It said wrong plane, and then stop talking.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
I wasn't done talking. Hey,
Oh.
Hey! I wasn't done talking.
Oh. Oh no.
Why do you look worried?
So that was. I don't think you were talking to a rock, Ajax. Someone was.
I swear, this is a rock, Valym. You know what rocks are? This is
Yes.
a rock.
People can magically enchant stones, Ajax, to make auditory connections. Almost like sending signals to and from one another, but rocks are a way that rocks are very grounding, to no pun. And because they're so grounding, you can send connections from one to the other. Because every rock is unique. So when you form that unique connection, they can transfer auditory information across dozens and dozens of waves. And if they said wrong plane, they may have been calling from a different plane of existence, like the plane of fire, if there's more than one sun. Or the Feywild. So you weren't talking to a rock, you were talking to someone speaking through a rock. You should hold on to that rock.
I'm gonna sit down with the rock in my hand.
You okay, buddy? That's rough.
No. I
Hey.
don't. Yes.
Things like talking to you. A lot. I put my hand on his shoulder. Just know this. Regardless of what type of stone or metal is talking to you. Okay, you ready to go?
Where's the? Are you done?
Yeah, it was fill in the blank.
Yep. Let's
See?
go, man.
It didn't make sense, did it? Nothing has to make sense. Everything is temporary. Let's go. Our friends are dying.
Should I keep the rock?
Yeah, sure. Maybe they'll call you again. Or we might be able to find someone who can pinpoint where it was coming from.
Yeah, sure. I'll keep the rock. All right.
What if they were in trouble?
Why would they be in trouble?
They called through a
What?
rock.
They asked how many suns. What? Do other places have more suns?
Maybe. Ajax, nothing
Okay.
makes sense.
I mean, I was talking to a rock and you couldn't hear it. So
You talk to a sword and I can't hear it.
this is a reoccurring theme with me.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
No one's gonna believe me.
Eh,
Do you believe me?
yeah. That sounded sarcastic. No, I genuinely believe you. I just think you might be cursed.
I've already thought I was, just not in this way.
I'm cursed to
maybe-
talk to animals. You're cursed to talk to inanimate objects. Scorpio talks to a monster in his head. Nim talks to his dead sister. We all talk to somebody.
Well, at least we have each other.
Next, you're going to start speaking to diamonds or something. Ooh, don't do that. They're
What?
jerks.
Huh?
You ready to go?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, we're all going to die someday.
You come upon the now mostly empty fishmonger's hut. You know the hatch to get down. If you go and try it, it's locked, which it wasn't before.
We should make noises that try
They're
to get in
here.
and act like we're really
They're
a
here.
really big creature.
Oh my God, they're
Roll-
dying.
roll
Hey!
Oh,
Hey!
oh.
It's us! Open up!
Oh, it's Ajax.
Stop
How
dying!
can we trust them? What's the password?
Yeah.
There's no password.
That's correct.
That's the password.
He
Yeah,
removes the metal, the little piece of metal, like holding kind of the latch into its hook, and removes some rope he's used to like secure it more, and you see the little teddy bear like face of the boreal bugbear look up at you all from the gloom.
Hey,
Do you have it?
we have plenty.
Come down, come down.
He ushers
Valym,
you in.
You're a person again.
You see
Yes.
Scorpio and Nim like unable to move from where they've been tucked in very tightly into bed.
You both look terrible. I'm
Pond scum fever.
sorry.
How do you feel?
Terrible.
Well, it's been better. At least we've got Monterey.
Yeah, who is this?
I'm Monterey Gondoloria.
Okay, that was more rhetorical. I technically met you for like an hour.
And
Your
mouth.
I posted a request with the lovely people at Solace Point, and they've taken rather a long time to look into my grievance, but now you're here, and I'm excited to have you and have this matter resolved.
Fair.
Wait, resolved? Oh, did you
Well,
resolve
I'm
it?
hoping you will resolve it, because I think I
Oh.
saw something near
You
the
saw
edge
something?
of the tree line. I saw
Did you see-
someone lurking about near the boats.
I'm gonna hand Valym, like, because I had 2 of the flowers. I took those, so I'm handing here. You handle this. I'm gonna go look.
Did you get us
By
flowers?
yourself?
Fiddle
Yeah, I'm
frogs.
still gonna go. If I'm dying, I'll scream. I'll be okay.
Oh,
I'll be right back. It's gonna be fine, dude. It's okay.
Ajax. You feel good.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Is that a
I'll go-
tattoo?
No,
Why did you just wink?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, you've got something
I
on your
mean-
arms.
It looks
Let's
very
get
cool.
you better.
Come on. You're starting
What
to
am-
see things. Come on,
What
you're
am I
starting to see
doing?
things.
What am I doing,
Oh,
Monterey? How do
no.
I do these things?
Here, I
Oh
can help
yes,
too.
I'll need your help, both of you, because
We'll make a tea of the gilded crown.
yes.
Oh,
He
What?
takes the large lily pads from you
How
carefully.
did you remember that, Scorpio?
I assume they're waxy yellow leaves.
Mhm. Wait, I thought they were like.
That's not what you asked us to get.
Oh, what?
Jasmine, did you make us get the wrong plan?
No, I think I amended what it looked like.
Oh, I didn't know that.
we looked for purple veins that were a reddish color that looked like lily pads.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I amended what it looked like because I wanted it to look kind of gilded at the edges or whatever.
You got the whole wrong ass plan.
Listen, there was a lot of last minute changes to the last episode because we didn't know who all was going to be in. I had to change everything.
That'd have been on brand for us.
I had to change everything. Oh.
That's fine. That's fine.
He leads you over to he has a alchemical table kind of in the corner where he's been conducting a lot of little sort of amateur experiments on the river water to try to sort of ascertain what's happening. He has soil samples, water samples, all types of things. And he leads you over and says, well, I'll need your help to boil it down into an extract. Are you skilled with such things? I don't believe I've ever done it before. At least proper like.
That should be easy.
Valym? Yeah, we got
Easy
this.
enough.
Totally.
Give me a, I guess, nature check or medicine check.
Oh, nature for me.
Mm,
19. Nature.
You're able
7
to.
medicine. Gotta believe it. You got it, man.
Killing it, buddy.
Ajax stands over your shoulder and kind of does that thing that dudes do when they're working on cars. Where like one person is doing the work and everyone else is kind of like standing around like supervising. Yeah, Ajax looks over. Yeah.
You put that right there.
Uh-huh. Yes.
That's how I taught you. Yep.
Yeah, what? Yes, sure. Thanks.
Yep. Come on. No, look at me. Look at that. Don't look at me. Look at that. Don't look at me. Look at that. Focus, buddy. Focus. Friends are dying here. Come on. Come on.
Come on. Does that stuff look like Ajax supposed to be?
Whoa.
Ah!
That was very good.
You can't just do that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We really are seeing things now.
Yes, you're sick. You're so sick.
You extract a sickly lilac-colored sort of substance, kind of sticky-like in nature, almost like aloe vera gel. And managed to separate it or boil down the lilies into this, or I guess I should, lilies. You boil down the lily pads into this and end up with this very gelatinous type of substance. Monterey says to you, well, this is where we have to be careful because we have to heat it up more and then cool it down and it'll separate. And then we have to separate off the liquid. We have to do it carefully because if we don't do it right, it can be a little bit, well, it might hurt them.
Do not want.
He says this while munching on one of the lily pads.
Oh, careful.
Giving you the sense that maybe his biology is a bit different than yours.
Or not.
So we have to separate it.
You've got to get it boiling hot and then cool it somehow very rapidly and then decant it off the paleness of it or the liquid, and then we take the sort of the solid left and we'll put it in the boiling water and it should be good for them.
Well, cooling it rapidly should be easy. It's the decanting that I think is the hard part.
Well, Ajax, are your hands steady?
They can be.
Mum always says they are.
Oh!
Not from what I've heard.
What does that mean?
Are you ready, Ajax?
I need help in the kitchen. I don't know.
Jesus. Yeah. Let's do it. What do you need me to do?
So when to cool it rapidly, I'm going to use my new cantrip that I had before and then got rid of anyways, and then got it back because it was more useful than I thought. Shape water to start freezing the water itself.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. So you get it super hot over the fire, or using, you can conjure fire if you want, and you cool it down rapidly. And as you do, you immediately see this start to separate. A clearish substance or liquid starts to collect on the top, and at the bottom you have almost crystalline, fine, dark purple powder.
Well, you've got to decant it, but try not to lose the solids. All right, Ajax, it's your turn.
What do I do?
You've got to pour off the liquid, but keep the solids.
All right. I'll try my best.
You got this.
The liquid has psychoactive substances in it, which can, well, it can be very bad.
I pull out a vial and I shape water some of it into the vial.
Okay.
All right, well, here goes nothing.
Give me a
Seems
sleight
like-
of hand check.
Gonna write that item
Oh my
in
God.
right now.
Sleight of hand.
19.
Oh, nice.
Boy.
Oh, my
You
God.
pour it off perfectly. And what you are left behind with is a fine dark purple powder that can then just be dumped into the boiling pot of tea.
Did I do it right?
It's perfect. Your hands
Oh,
are
wow.
very steady.
I guess they are.
Is there still some of that liquid left?
Yes. Yeah. We could
I
say
have
he put
three-
it into
I have
another
3
cup.
more flasks.
Yeah. You could fit it all into one flask.
Oh, perfect.
You now have a flask of a strange substance.
Psychoactive liquid flask.
Should I ask what you're doing?
Science.
Okay, that works for me.
I don't have any use for it now, but it's a mystery tool that may come in handy later.
Fair.
Is it time for the curing tea? Because my tummy hurts.
Monterey pulls out a bunch of his cups. Almost look like little pots, and they fit around both your hands perfectly. And he pours off 4 cups, one for each of you. It
Oh.
smells aromatic, and he says,
I've tried to cut down the bitterness with flowers.
and you notice now he's put rose petals inside every cup and a little
Oh.
drop of honey.
Mm.
He hands one to each of you and then goes around with another little clay, kind of almost like a elongated lamp-like apparatus, and says,
Cream?
Yes, please.
Cream?
Yes.
Cream?
Of course, please.
he gives you each a little bit of cream. As you go to drink, Ajax, you see a head pop out of the top of your tea. Tiny, small, wizened, a deeply lined face, but with youthful bright eyes.
All right, that cup or pot has flown into the air, and
I drank mine already.
It somehow lands perfectly at your feet.
I'm gonna look inside.
You see
Look at it.
Sahiba looking up at you, and she's just like, "What are you doing?" That's not her voice. All right. It's more like, what is her voice like? Oh,
She's like an older
goodness.
lady.
Yeah, she was like,
Yeah.
"What are you doing?
She,
Like,
she
What are you
talked-
doing?" Like it.
Yeah. She talked a little bit like, like almost like an old version of Lulu, now that I remember it. Yes. Okay. I've got it. What are you doing?
what?
I assume we can't hear, right?
No, nobody can.
What are you doing?
1 second. I dropped my drink.
This has been
No,
happening
you
a lot to him
flung
lately.
it.
No,
What?
He's been
I'm a
freaking
little
out
co-
about things.
Ajax, why are you freaking out?
I'm not freaking out. I'm okay.
Listen, you're not okay.
Hold on,
Listen
hold on,
to your
hold on.
voice. Listen to your voice.
Look. Let me can I drink my drink like everybody else? Thank you. And I'm going to pretend that I'm sipping it, but just like look inside. Just what the hell are you doing?
I wanted to ask how my mission is going for spreading my legend.
We just got back to our friends.
What? No, that was such a long time ago.
It was a long trip back. That was like a day.
Oh. Well, can you hurry up? Can you tell people about me?
Right
Supposed to
after
be,
this,
like, legends and all that, right?
right after this, I promise.
Have
we'll
you gotten
begin
revenge yet? Well,
just
have
talked
you?
to
Have you
yes-
gotten revenge yet?
No, I just talked to you yesterday.
Gosh, you move slow. Well, I'll be in
sorry, I don't
touch.
have a
Now that you've looked into Thara's eyes, I could just kind of pop in whenever.
What? Just drinks or anything?
It was a rock earlier.
Something's wrong with him.
Oh, lots.
What are you doing? Hey!
What?
Whoa.
And now you just see tea.
Hey, buddy, you okay?
Make sure to drink that.
Yeah, you drink up.
Was it the rock again?
What happened in the last day? What?
A lot.
Valym,
Yeah.
it was our new friend,
The boss?
the boss.
Oh, what do you mean?
You have a boss?
Yeah.
She told me that since I gazed into the buffalo's eyes,
Mm-hmm.
that she can just pop up whenever she wants to now.
Oh, yeah. That thing might own your soul now. If you,
That's fine.
yeah.
Ajax, you recall, your mind goes back, and you feel somewhere that you're not the same. You beheld the birth and death of galaxies. You
Jeez.
saw the earth cool as it was spewed into existence. You saw the formation of stars, constellations. You saw life take form. And you wonder if maybe surviving that encounter may have allowed you to behold things you previously couldn't, to behold something that was almost hidden behind a veil. But the veil has been lifted, at least
No way.
for you. In some
After-
ways, you feel closer to your companions than ever. But in other ways, you feel as though you're on the outside of the cottage looking in.
Now he's a separated loser.
So, for context sake, you all did see my eyes like rolling. Ajax's head
Mhm.
was just like,
Mhm. We agreed to help a god yesterday.
Oh. Making deals with gods is tricky business.
It is.
Hey.
Oh, no, she's great, honestly.
Which one?
Sahiba of the Sabers, keeper of the anvils, and potentially creator of the stars.
Oh, that sounds so cool.
Oh, yeah, absolutely wicked.
Ajax, are you okay?
He gazed in the eyes of her four-eyed water buffalo.
Oh, Ajax. Grab his face. Ajax.
Ajax, do the bumpy bump.
Ajax.
There it is.
What? You?
What do you mean?
I'll look
I'm
into
fine.
his eyes. I'll look in his eyes really closely. What's happening in there? What's happening?
I don't know.
Give me a perception check, Nim.
Okay. $22.
Whoa, nice.
His pupils seem larger than usual. And when you look even closer, for the faintest second, you think you behold galaxies that disappear.
Did you both smoke something again?
No. No.
Ajax, I may have to teach you some new meditation techniques.
As you say
Yeah,
this, Scorpio, you feel
yeah.
the tea kind of going through your body and fortifying you.
Good.
You feel stronger.
Finally.
And you feel the weight lifted off. And as you stretch your arms, you feel like they're more ripply than before.
Oh. That's a fun word. What does that mean?
You feel stronger.
Oh, okay.
You feel like surviving this encounter has made you just a little bit
doesn't
tougher than you were before.
Yeah.
Maybe you have some more hit points.
Yes, I do.
Maybe you have some more things you can do.
Ooh.
And Nim, you feel much the same. This doesn't just make you feel not sick. You feel amazing.
I love this tea.
I can do anything.
Oh, I could do anything. I am gonna climb Ajax. Ajax, I hope you're okay. I'm gonna stand on his shoulders. I don't know how big this room is.
Yeah, you have to hunch.
Oh, look how big I am! I can't even fit in this room. I feel like I'm on top of the world. I'm underneath the world. I'm holding up the world.
There are many worlds.
Oh, boy.
Ajax,
you.
what the hell?
He does. He's been going through this. He'll be
Thank
fine.
you both for saving us. We feel fantastic.
Of course. All we did was brave a glade where there was an undead soul emboldened inside of a tree that was puppeteering skeletons and monsters and beasties. And now there's a hot spring.
Can't believe we were asleep.
That
Sounds
sounds
like the-
nice.
Best story.
Ajax almost died.
Oh,
Yeah. It was great though.
did end.
Yeah.
What really is death?
Wow.
But
But a new
becoming one with the
beginning.
cosmos.
A new beginning.
Did we swap bodies? What's going on?
Well, we do have a debt to repay, and Scorpio will look over at Monterey. Thank you for everything. We'll make sure to take care of these bandits.
I really hope so, because they've rather ruined my business.
I hate them.
Oh.
We'll get them.
Oh, hate's a very strong emotion.
I feel very strong right now.
You know, I agree.
Yeah.
I hate them too, but I try to keep my temper in control, because if I get angry, I could really hurt somebody.
Oh. Well,
Well,
Shall we go? Ajax, are you going to be all right? Are you going to stare off into space or?
Give him like an hour. He'll go back to normal. Yeah, no, he did
Yep.
this.
Hey!
He was deep. He was introspective, and then he heard a talking rock, and turns out it was someone from a
Valym,
different plane of existence. Yes.
you're not a mouse.
oh
Yes.
yeah.
I'm also clothed. I woke up naked inside of this shop upstairs.
Oops. I think we still have your clothes
No,
somewhere.
I got them. I got them
Okay.
from
I'm really glad you're wearing your skin though, because I said we
did
should
leave
take
that
it,
behind.
and everyone else insisted we should not take your skin.
What do you mean?
It was shed.
What?
There was some body bits left over that was not a part of the mouse.
Where?
The woods?
Yeah,
In your tent. In your tent.
Yeah.
And they were left there?
It was
I
close.
said we should bring them, but no one wanted to bring it. It might have smelled bad. Well, it's not like someone's going to find your remains and concoct some spell to search for you until the ends of time, or maybe use it for some
Well,
ill
people
means.
were literally looking for my blood, so
That's true.
Oh,
But they don't know it was you.
it could be anyone's skin.
I'm going to acknowledge this fact and then just ignore it and hope it never comes up again later, because the fates are not that cruel. They are simply a beautiful bronze array before us. They would never do that.
Hmm.
Let's set up a perimeter.
No negative repercussions whatsoever.
Could you teach me how to be a mouse?
Maybe in a different way. Sure. Yeah.
You were very cute. You're still cute. There's nothing wrong with you.
I couldn't remember
Let's
anything.
go.
So, Nim Scorpio, you level up to level 4 because you have
Yay!
consumed lily pads steeped in a god's bathing water.
Like you do.
Oh, that's right.
That
She
was
did
the
get
other
in
next
with
time.
us.
Ooh.
It's almost like I think of these things. You're kind of indirectly drinking Sahiba's bathwater. Sort of. Not really.
Wow.
Gamer
Okay.
God
More like,
bathwater.
more like the lily pad that was resting in that water.
Sure.
I gained 2 hit points. 2 hit points.
It's powerful.
Oh, I'm gonna do Warlock 2.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Can I do that?
Mhm.
Yeah, right?
Mhm.
See, that gives you invocations, doesn't it?
I think so.
Mhm.
Yes, it does.
Ooh.
I'm excited, but I'll explore this next time type of thing.
No, it's
Or this time.
Yeah. So as you are like sort of as you discover this new power within yourself, and as you're talking to Ajax about meditation, you feel a presence in the back of your mind.
Whimsy.
It says to you in a sort of not angry but amused voice. Mutual exchange.
Yes.
This was agreed upon.
And we will. That didn't account for pond scum fever.
No. But its remedy to us proves useful.
It's all connected. as Ajax would say.
I can give you a small modicum of my vastness, of my despair.
We can use it. Lend me your despair, and we will turn it to hope.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, 15?
You, instead of just, you feel like that migraine starting to pierce through your head again, but this time you're able to process the energy that is coursing into your mind. You're able to perceive the chaos, almost like a codified thought that's wound into a piece of yarn. You are able to pull it apart and see the information contained therein. And as you do, you behold the war that rocked Solace Point so many years ago. You see generals standing behind lines, sending very poorly armed people into battle. And you see a young man, hair pulled back into a man bun, his face almost incapable of growing a thick beard yet, but the stubble is there. He wears chainmail, and he wears a tabard over his armor with a cross painted in the middle. You see him lending aid to both. You see the tears running down his face. You see the hope leaving him, but you see his body does not fail. You then see that the people, the town that he belongs to, are upset at him aiding both in battle. You see reprimand. You see punishment. You see him in a cage. And there you see him wither and die. As he does, you hear his voice speaking into whatever earth is listening. You hear him lament his life. You hear the hope leave him. And you hear him give in to anger, to wretchedness, to despair. And you feel yourself grow larger and more immense in power.
This person helped others. Punished by society, yes, but made a choice. Other people lived full lives because of their decision. They are hope incarnate.
Even in the end, it was me they called upon. When everything else is ripped, it is I who remain. Do not forget this. Take my boon.
I accept.
And a talent tree opens in front of you.
I picked up.
Just kidding. Sorry, it's hard to flavor that part, but you gain I think a new spell. You gain Eldritch Invocations.
Yay.
Which is kind of cool. You can make those choices later since I kind of sprung this on you, but
Yeah.
I wanted to do.
It.
I've been waiting for you to take another level in Warlung.
Yay, me too.
But yeah.
Cool. There they are. Pact of the Chain, Pact of the Blade, Pact of the Tome. Oh, that's third level.
Oh yeah. You're at 2.
Right.
Yeah.
2. Mm-hmm. 2 Eldritch Invocations.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nim.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I think Yeah, level 4 I think is not huge for bards. Let me see.
I just get an ability or 2 ability score increases, which
Mhm.
I chose Constitution because
Mhm.
he's growing up a bit,
Mhm.
finally getting that up a little bit, and I think I did either Intelligence or Wisdom for the other one.
Yeah.
What did I do? Wisdom, watching all of these oh so wise adults around him. I'm taking Message as my next cantrip,
Okay.
which I'm sure will not be abused. And for the I'm not sure for my next spell. Probably gonna take a new 2nd level spell.
Mm.
I'm gonna be right back because I've been thinking about tea for the last 10 minutes because of
Yeah.
We know it was Valym that had Zone of Truth already, right?
Yes.
I
No,
believe
who
so,
cast
yes.
Zone of Truth when we used
Yeah, I think Valym has Zone of Truth.
I don't know. Oh god, Mirror Image could be good.
There's a lot of options here.
There's too many options. But I wanted to, let's see, our experiences. I like to RP my spell choices, which isn't always the most tactical approach, but
It's appreciated because it makes it feel more
Yeah,
you conceivably could have,
I like to do that too.
oh, calm emotions might be.
That makes sense for a funeral.
Or detect thoughts.
Oh,
See, like
yeah.
what someone's, you know.
Hmm.
But then there's, all the useful stuff that I'm just skipping past. Like locate object or lesser restoration or we were just sick. Maybe that would make
Yeah.
maybe that would make sense. And it's not the first time Nim's been sick on this trip. That would be helpful for more people.
Yeah, and it's just as a reminder, the source books we use are Xanathars and the core book.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking at. I think. We're not using Tasha?
I think we let you take one from Tasha's because
I don't remember. Okay.
I think it made sense for.
At the time or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it makes sense that he would like lesser restoration, like I don't know, perhaps in this process end of just like becoming hardier himself and
yeah, that makes sense to me.
And yeah, either that or detect thoughts, but that can come later. Yeah, he learned a lot from this experience. Great. And as I feel like in the process of Nim sort of like muttering to himself, saying like, what's gotten into you? As he's looking at Ajax, Ajax just hears it in his mind instead of out loud.
Oh God, he's gonna get crazy.
Whoa. Oh no.
Oh no.
What? Again, just in your head. What is it now?
What? I'm hearing
Wait,
things.
does it come back to me in yes, right? And only the target hears the message can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. It's like check 1 2. Ajax, do you hear me?
Yes.
I think think you brought back some god magic to us.
Don't say that, please.
I like it.
Ah,
Now I can just speak to you anytime I want, just like this. Hello. Hello. I could even... Try to sound like Rena. Yeah. Hey, Ajax. When are you gonna come back for that slice of cake? I did not mean to make that sound like that.
That was weird.
Ajax then passes out onto the floor.
We need to make a perimeter.
Anyway, Nim starts doing push-ups. Finally have a +1 to Constitution.
There it is.
Starts doing push-ups. That's amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he just starts like, I have to learn how to keep up with you all. I can't have this happen again. I don't want to
It's
slow you down.
Not your fault when you get sick. Everyone gets sick, and getting sick doesn't mean that you're weak.
That's true. But I'd rather protect them from being sick either. I don't like to see my loved ones like this.
You're gonna... Jesus.
You're making so many sounds because of your mic sensitivity.
Hear the toilet flush.
Hear you walking around. Hear you pouring your tea. So many sounds.
Weird.
It's okay. We'll cut
Something
it
to
from
take
the
you on the
YouTube
journey
bomb.
with, man. So,
Yeah.
And
An
the funny thing
auditory
is,
transmission.
I literally thought about muting it, and I'm like, Gabe, you don't care about walking over there. That's the thought that crossed my mind.
As Nim is doing these push-ups, I'm gonna shake. Like, I see it, and I'm gonna walk over and like adjust his form a little bit. Like, come on, straighten your hand a little bit. Gotta go lower.
It hurts.
You got. Here, I'll do them with you. Come on.
Okay.
I'm gonna not next to him, but like across from him, like so I can look up at him. Come on.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Down.
Oh.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
How many though? I was just gonna do
Until
like
I say
5.
stop.
Oh
Come
no.
on. Come. One more. You can do one more. Come on. Come on. Push.
Constitution saving throw, Nim, to see if you make the last one. Put that Constitution to use.
Don't make that noise.
It's a 5. I want to do 5. 5 push-ups. That's all I wanted.
You see on the last one, Ajax, Nim kind of does it, but he's done all of them on his knees. And this one, he comes halfway up and then just collapses.
Can I roll to try to catch him before he falls?
Yeah. I guess roll a dex save. See if you're fast enough.
Let me see. Oh, that's not a dex save. That's the wrong thing. Here we go. 11.
You managed to get a hand under Nim
Yeah, that's what I would do. Just put one hand on his.
while you're still holding a push up with the other hand.
Yes, one hand, one hand like this, left hand.
Mm-hmm.
I would gently lower him down. Like, come on.
Got a lot of catching up to do.
You did great. This is new for you.
Oh.
I won't push you as hard.
Exercise is new.
Push-ups are new.
Hell yeah, it is.
Nim is gonna be sore tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh.
Lame.
All
All right, come on your back.
What?
Whoa.
On your back.
He rolls over. Oh.
All right. Now mimic me. All right, I'm getting in sit-up position. Crunches. All right, knees up. Okay.
Monterey, hold your feet, Nim.
I'll help.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna put my hand on like.
What is Scorpio
Nim's-
doing during all this?
Valym, let's go set up a perimeter, which I've been saying for 20 minutes.
Let's do it.
I just want to look outside.
Cool. I'm good, Scorpio.
Valym and Scorpio go topside.
This is where the tops.
Nim.
I'm just lying on the ground with legs bent. Yeah. What does this do?
I'm gonna put my hand on the Nim's back. Like, all right, I need you to go up. Just put your hands behind your head like this.
Okay.
Now pull yourself up, but don't bend your knees. Keep them where they are. I'm gonna give him. I'll give you a push. Come on. On three. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Why?
Come back down. All right. Again.
Again, what?
Go back up, Nim.
Oh.
I'm gonna push you. Come on.
All right.
Come on. Go. Come on. You're almost there. All right, one more, okay? One more. I'm gonna push you. Come on.
I love the whole no control.
All
right.
right.
Last one.
Push me! Come on.
I am. Come on.
Okay.
And then my hand was not doing anything in that one. So I was like, look,
Oh, you did it.
you didn't even need me.
Oh, thanks. Ow.
Yep.
Ow.
I know. It's gonna burn a little bit.
Why?
You're doing it right.
Why?
When it
And he
hurts, it
crawls,
means progress.
rolls on his hands and knees and like slowly goes towards the ladder. He's like, I don't like this anymore. I don't like it.
Come on. I'm gonna grab him and pick him up.
Carry me.
Yep, come on. So spoiled.
Meanwhile, Scorpio and Nim, or sorry, Scorpio and Valym go to establish a perimeter. What do you do?
So, what time of day is it? Is it like the afternoon or the morning?
Yeah, it's like it's a late morning.
Okay. So Scorpio just sort of info dumps. Last time we were here, there were bandits. They came and wrecked a bunch of Monterey's equipment and stuff. We are tasked with protecting him, and yeah, he thinks that they're still around.
Well, I wasn't around when they came last time.
You were mouse-like.
Yes, I was mouse-like.
Mm.
But how can we use that to our advantage is my point.
Well, it didn't look like they were after anything particularly. It looked like wanton destruction, just preventing Monterey from doing the fishmongering.
They didn't want Monterey to sell.
Hmm.
Is Monterey selling anything in particular?
We go take a look at the shack, and
Let's do that.
Scorpio will go over and open up the above ground area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because there's a high chance that either A, Monterey is selling something that someone doesn't like, or B, a competitor hired him to do what happened to us the very first time we were selling alcohol in that stall when we met Ajax and Nim.
You'll have to remind me.
They hired that stupid idiot that I thought should have died to come over and cause trouble at our stall.
I have a bit of a memory thing.
Yes, I never would have known.
Well, the last thing that I sort of remember before I got sick, there was a town upriver from here they were very aggressive in their salesmanship. They were pushy, especially about the mangoes for some reason. But maybe they have something to do with this. I'm not sure.
Just if there's competition and Monterey is selling cheaper than someone else or selling something they can't get, they would want him to fail.
They also have eldritch crocodiles.
What?
We got them.
Okay. Every day with you lot is really starting to...
Adventure.
I was going to say numb my sensation of true surprise, but yes, adventure is a good...
Are you going on an adventure?
The hatch behind you opens.
Monterey, has anyone come to you upset recently?
Upset.
Upset with you or annoyed at you?
Oh yes, that group comes by and they threaten me. And they threaten to cut off my ears, and they want me to go back.
The bandits.
They want
Did
me
anyone
to go back.
Did anyone come before
north.
them?
No, it was always just them, and they said I had to pay a tax because I wasn't from around here, and I was I was disrupting business, and I told them I already paid tax to the local township, and they didn't take kindly to that. And
God, it's just a shakedown and they're racist. Okay, that makes things way easier. We'll just turn them to ash.
racist?
Oh.
What's a racist?
It's a disgusting human being that you will never have to worry about anymore, because this is a fantasy world where I have magic. And
Well, Ajax said that he was going to kill them.
there
Nim
are
said
worse
that-
things than death.
Nim said that they were going to murder all of them.
And this Nim and Ajax are coming out of the...
Don't worry. You know what? They might not even die. They will just never bother you again.
Oh. What you say is nice, but the way you say it makes me need to pee.
Well, not while we're beneath you. Hold on.
You push his furry butt out of the way.
Yes, we must protect Monterey.
Monterey, you don't necessarily have an infuser by chance. Like something that you would like, you inject fish with for flavoring or something like that to clean them.
An infuser. Like a marinade, like a tasteful marinade.
Yes.
Well, usually I slice them open and I pack them with herbs and spices and then marinate them in yogurt.
That's fine. Never mind.
It doesn't help, does it?
Do you have a medical kit, Monterey?
I've got a rudimentary one for cuts and bruises and the like.
May I look through it, please?
Of course.
When the bandits have come before, did they come in the open down a road or down the river?
Yeah, well, it depends. They've come down the road, but when they want to demand that I pay them, but when they come to break my stuff, they usually do it when I'm not around, so I haven't seen that.
Oh, Monterey. You should actually... How far is the nearest town from here?
Well, the town is down the river. There's a small settlement up the river.
Is the settlement not full of terrible people?
No, most of them seem to be pretty... They don't bother me. And some of them buy my fish.
It's Razortooth, right?
Yes, that's the one that calls me mongrel.
Monterey.
I think he's turning again.
No,
No.
I'm fine.
Just him.
That's
Will
not the
you-
mouse
Will
noise.
you go to the nice settlement and actually get something for me?
What would you like? They have mangoes.
They do.
I would love some mangoes. Here's
Aggressive.
a silver piece and 2 copper. And you know what? Stay the night just so you can get the fresh mangoes in the morning if you don't mind.
Oh, okay, I can do that for you.
Thank
Kill
you.
yourself.
He takes the money and fashions himself a little bindle. He gets like a a bandana and ties it and puts it on a stick.
Aw.
It's probably a fishing pole now that I'm thinking about
Yeah,
it.
oh yeah.
And
Ugh.
takes his sorry, Josephine's reactions.
It's so
Takes
cute.
his little bindle and begins to walk down the road.
We'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you all tomorrow.
Make sure you stay on the road and plenty visible.
Okay, I can do that.
Thank
Sounds
you.
like you have a plan, Valym.
I want them to see him leave.
Oh.
So I want them to come here.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm going to
Yeah.
pour this psychotic liquid down their throats.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Whoa, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Let's okay. Love the
Sorry,
plan.
I'm feeling a little pumped.
I see that. Believe you can be terrifying at times.
Yes.
You know that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ajax, that trick that I showed you, the others haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
can you?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm point at Monterey walking away. Can you?
Hello there, friends of mine.
You look
I'm
just
going
like him.
to bury them in the ground
Oh,
and remove half of their bones to
Yes,
turn
we are.
into bread meal.
Oh.
Why are you too excited about this? Is that not the scariest thing you've ever seen in your life?
this is awesome. Valym, you're so talented.
Wait,
Thank you.
I want to be mum for a moment.
Oh,
Hello, Nim. I am so proud of you because you're a little badass.
Mum would never say that.
But she might think it.
Okay, now be Valym. Whoa.
Whoa, I'm Valym. And what's interesting is, what if I'm not really Valym either?
Okay, now I'm scared. No, okay,
Wait.
come back,
Wait.
back.
No. Only Valym would have this.
You know what? We're not seeing things, are we?
No, you're not. This is all an illusion. Or is it?
Nim, I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh, okay.
Something extremely
Yes.
important. Okay.
Concerning.
And then now, you wouldn't notice it before, but during that fight, my trench coat got messed up really bad.
Oh no.
It's like there's cuts through it, there's slashes.
Oh no.
Could you fix this, maybe?
Oh, yes. And Nim starts sewing invisibly and mends it up.
Wow. Thank you.
Of course, it's a gift from my blood brother.
Yeah. And one more thing.
Yeah.
And then, Valym, I'm a little disappointed you didn't notice my awesome headband, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think that I was probably uncovered when I was under and it's been like packed away. I'll pull out my scarf again and wrap my entire body in it.
now wait, I know what you're thinking. Nim, could you help me cut a piece off of this?
Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cut two pieces evenly on the ends.
Okay. Use a dagger and try to.
It's the sewing dagger, so you know it's the
It's
sharp
the
one.
sewing dagger, yeah.
That's fair. That's more lethal than the regular dagger.
Yeah.
I hate when people cut things other than cloth with my sewing
The
dagger.
scissors.
That's how you get sewing dagger to the ribs. You know?
Thank you.
Okay.
May I have them, please?
Yep.
Thank you. Valym.
Hmm.
Arms out.
Okay.
And I tie both pieces around his wrists.
Ooh.
So this is a green embroidered and beaded scarf.
Oh. What like a
Okay, but
squash.
I start ripping off the bottom of mine, like the bottoms. And I go over to Scorpio. You can't just leave him out. I whisper to Ajax's mind.
Mhm.
And I tie it around Scorpio's neck like a big bow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nim. It's a little tight, but it's fine. We'll get used to it. It's a good.
There,
Thank you.
loosen it a bit.
Yeah. And it falls like a bow tie that's come undone, but it's like kind of a cool way.
Yeah.
These,
All right, that was important.
just so Gabe knows, do you still have the properties?
Oh,
Yeah.
the
Advantage on survival in tundra
What?
and resistance to frost damage.
What the hell? It mid-mix?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's wicked. I thought that it was just fashion and I was being included. I was just happy to be included.
Now, let's see here. You did tear it in half, which means I feel like you may have torn the incantation in half. I would say roll to see which half of it you keep, Nim and Ajax. On an even, you keep the frost resist. On an odd, you keep the survival or advantage on survival checks.
Okay, even frost resist.
Mm-hmm.
And is that both of them are this
You
one
go the
thing?
other person.
Yeah.
Or is it one is one and one is the other?
I got a 3, so
Okay.
it's the advantage on survival on tundra, and so Scorpio, you get resistance to frost damage.
Copy.
Same for you, Valym. I got a 3.
Yeah.
Nice.
So wait, is it
We
is it
both got
split,
3s?
it splits what the effect is, or just makes the effect the same for both people?
It splits what the effect is. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
So I also have resistance to frost.
Weird.
Great.
Cool.
Weird.
Wild, yeah.
Figured that was I think the main
Yeah.
thing to do would have been, the magic
to go
sewn
by
into the
more
fabric
yeah.
rips. But I think in this
Yeah.
case we can say, especially because you specified you rip along the bottom, that's the kind of part that.
You'd
that
think we
Scorpio
would have
gets.
just paid for more scarves since that's where
Well, we
Monterey
may.
was headed.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, he's already gone. Might as well just do this.
Thank you.
And now we all match. Look at our colors. Purple and green.
I like it.
As you admire your new threads, I think that might be a good place for us to take a quick break so I can get a cup of tea too, because now I'm in the mood.
Yeah.
We will be back in
I'm
8
having another
minutes
one.
chat, and we hope you'll join us. Get up, stretch, get some water. When we come back, we're playing more D&D with the Shikar crew.
What? D&D. What is that?
We are back. I definitely wasn't running around grabbing all the miniatures I needed.
What?
Yeah.
The most upset sound ever. All right, so. Make sure I have everything I need. Thank you for joining us for that break chat. Yeah, with your newly sort of, I guess, your new branding, your new, your new marketing strategy in place with your purple and acid green scarves adorned about you in different ways. You kind of stand in the dirt-packed road in front of Monterey Gondoloria's shop. What do you do?
So currently, I think if I'm understanding right, the plan is like real Monterey has been sent away. Valym is going to impersonate Monterey, and then right. I think that was I. Oh, okay.
We have options. Either I impersonate him, and then they try to foolishly make choices with me, or they think that he's gone, which
hide
lures them in.
away.
Yeah, and I could still come out as him after, so they think he was gone, and then whatever information they might say to him.
So I think if that's the plan, Scorpio's gonna search around for the best place to have a visual vantage point, but still be hidden. So maybe up a tree.
Yeah, for sure. You could do that. Give me a, let's see, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Would you like me to distract them while you all pounce upon them?
Sounds good. A 4.
Yeah, you find a tree. You don't find one particularly, like, well hidden or something that's going to give you a super good vantage point, but you find a tree nearby. In fact, Ajax and Valym know this, but the trees the forest that they ventured into is actually, the trees are quite bare. So there's not a lot of foliage or cover.
Bear.
Yeah.
I think what if I go outside and I sit and I'll just pretend to be some child and I'll just...
Didn't they meet you?
No.
Oh.
We haven't
I
met
don't think
them.
they've met us yet.
You haven't met the bandits at all?
No.
We were just attacked by the eldritch crocodiles.
Eldritch crocodiles, that's right. That's all. And I can just, play the pan flute out there, and if they arrive, I'll hold their conversation for a bit, and you all grab them and beat them up. Or not.
Yeah, sure.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we
Ajax
talking to them
doesn't
at
seem
all?
convinced.
Are we having any conversation with them, like about what's happening or why it's happening?
I
Or
guess
if there's
I
anyone
can
else leading them?
ask why
I think
they're there.
that depends on who comes, because we know who the head is. His name is Razortooth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he wears a wolf on his head.
Yes.
Oh, that one.
Yes. So if we see that one, I imagine there's no point in talking, and we just handle it then.
Well, I can ask why they're there, but I'll leave it up to you when you want to end that conversation.
They might ignore you because you're a child. I just want to put that possibility out there.
No one ignores me, Valym.
Hey, I didn't say it was a smart choice. I'm just saying you might try.
Bagpipes, it is.
Oh.
So, Scorpio, you're gonna... What do you plan on doing?
As you ask that, Scorpio just launches himself up onto a heavier branch of a tree and flips over and sort of does a lean back on the branch of like, I'll be looking out.
Well, I cannot do that. Okay.
I saw that whole panel in my head as you did that.
So good. So good.
Valym,
Yes.
should we stay inside, out of sight,
I think this is a good idea.
and whenever it's time, we'll just burst out like action heroes.
Yeah, perfect. I'm here for it. Break some legs.
Great, go team. And I'll go outside and I'll sit on. Well, I guess it depends what kind of sign it is, but I assumed it had like 2 posts and
Yep.
had the sign. And
Mhm.
he's gonna climb that and sit on top of it with his legs dangling
Aw,
and pull out the bagpipes and just play a little
casually.
jaunty tune.
He's such a weird child. He's a good
Hey.
child. Yes.
Exactly.
He's good and weird. Like they're not mutually exclusive. It's just
Some people use weird in a negative connotation.
Hey,
This
Jax,
one-
you're weird. I'm weird. I turn into
not weird.
animals.
What's
Jax,
weird about me?
You talk to rocks and swords.
The Rock talked to me.
That makes it almost worse.
Maybe you're weird because you couldn't hear it.
Sure, buddy. Sure.
I'm trying my best to make sense of this. That's all.
I
I know. You haven't seen what I've seen.
I don't know if anyone should.
Let's just
Yep.
get in place.
You want to do a drop
Scorpius-
of this weird stuff?
I'm sorry.
Do you want to do a drop of this weird stuff?
After we're done with this,
It might not be enough. Okay.
do you have an extra container? You can just put a drop or two.
I can just use. Oh, that's true. Okay. Good.
Perfect.
You said Scorpio's just lying in the tree outside, though, right?
Yeah, he's up
Well,
in a
that-
tree
of
branch.
course, he's
Yeah.
outside. Oh, Scorpio, can you
Yeah.
toss me those anklets you got?
Oh, yeah. And he'll toss him down.
And then puts on the anklets.
Mhm.
They
It's a little
jingle.
little jingle with the
You're like a
bag.
one-man band.
Yes.
Yeah.
And thaumaturgy's filling in the third instrument.
Okay. Okay.
It's a full band.
It's a -1 to stealth, but a +1 to performance with that anklet.
So you begin to play your bagpipes.
Yeah.
Thank
That was a really good bagpipe sound.
you.
Yes.
As you do, just a second here. Let's see.
The thaumaturgy's filling in like drums.
Mm,
It's like a battle song.
you hear the. Actually, give me a perception check to see if you can discern how many footsteps you hear.
It's a 6.
You hear footsteps, a lot of them.
Oh, okay.
You can't discern how many there are, but there are quite a few.
I should have thought of a code. Actually, as I take a breath, I whisper to Scorpio,
Hmm.
I hear footsteps. I can't tell how many. Via message.
Hmm.
Oh, look with my elf eyes.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception for me.
Okay, 19.
You see five or six.
5 figures.
Hmm. Humans,
Does
big,
okay.
burly.
A wolf head.
There is a wolf-like shape on one of their heads of the tallest, most portliest of the crowd.
Scorpio will take off a piece of like bark from the tree
Mhm.
and agilely just like fling it over to the door of the shack where Valym and Ajax are waiting.
Hmm.
And on the other side of it, they just hear the thunk,
But the bagpipes are still playing.
but
for
the
sure.
bagpipes are still playing.
After some time, when the sun is at, its apex, and it's feels like the rays are kind of beating down on you. And the birds are chirping in the trees, and the river behind you is gushing away merrily. You see them, a band, grim-faced, well-armed, some of the biggest men you think you've ever seen, Nim. You've never seen these types of people in Solace Point before. People that walk with a bearing and demeanor with the intent to intimidate.
The tune changes that Nim is playing to something that is more solemn, a little more trepidatious.
Mm-hmm. They look at each other uneasily, but the one in the front, a burly man with a large, sort of portly shape. He wears like a very big hood and some type of pack on his back. The hood, it is kind of like furry and does have 2 points. But you're not sure if you could say definitively that it was a wolf's head.
Sure.
He
They're
strides
approaching
forward.
close enough.
Mm-hmm. You can see him now.
Okay.
You can see his eyes. You can see how he kind of looks you up and down appraisingly, kind of murmurs something to himself.
Yeah, I stopped the bagpipes from still like jingling the anklets.
Mm-hmm.
Why, hello there. How can I help you all?
Are you that mongrel security?
Security? Me? No, I'm just a kid.
Where are your friends? You see another voice
Friends?
from the back pipe up. There was definitely more of them when I was scouting ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a bit of a memory problem, you see. I'm not sure who you're referring to.
You hear another one murmur. There's at least 2 that we saw. Yeah, just this morning.
Can I help you?
You see all of them kind of like look back and forth amongst each other. And then you see the biggest one kind of say, what purpose do you have here?
Well, I'm just enjoying the view and, spreading tunes along the way, writing down anyone's story that's worth telling. You wouldn't know anyone like that, would you?
No. Well, we'll let you get to your business and we'll be about ours.
What business is that?
Oh, we just have some fish we want to put back in the water.
That doesn't seem very nice.
Well, what doesn't seem nice about letting an aquatic creature back into its environment?
Aren't they already dead?
Well, of course not. What would be the point of putting a dead fish back in the water, kid?
I don't know, because maybe you're mean people, but I don't know. Well, why are you doing it?
Why don't you mind your business and we'll mind ours? You're just a kid, right? So why would you care?
Because I like stories.
Well, too bad we don't really have any to tell. We're not the
No
storied
stories.
type.
I could have sworn I heard a story about someone over here. Some grisly, strong... What was the name? Something about a tooth. Many teeth, the sharp teeth, or... But I heard he was a complete idiot. So maybe I wouldn't know if I met him.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that's got teeth or anything like that.
Sharp teeth. Or was it something to do with razors, maybe? I don't know. Well, he gets the bagpipes playing again, and starts to play like a lot more like sinister sound. Ideally, oh wait, they're unsettling words. God damn it! damn it.
Say them through the bagpipe.
I say words through the bagpipe, yes. That sound like Razor Tooth. He's not been here long, and soon enough he will be gone.
Mm-hmm.
But through the bagpipes, clearly a musician, someone with a musical ear would discern such things.
Yeah.
But I would love to, give them a little. What is it like? It's not disadvantage. A minus D6 to the next saving throw they have to make.
Yeah.
Before their next turn.
You just hear him mutter as he goes over to a crate that one of his men is carrying, and he says, "Sucks for whoever Razortooth is." And you see he has like some type of beast in a cage with the slats are very kind of like close together and barely a crack between them.
Scorpio is going to keep an eye on what's happening, but stay hidden in the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And just sort of follow what's going on.
Yeah.
Whispers to Valym, what is going on out there?
I'm willing to bet that he mentioned something about Nim being a child. Nim is going to get upset. We're going to hear, "Hey!" And then probably screaming, and then Scorpio's going to be like, "Hey!" And then come down from a tree, and then we're going to have to pop up. They're probably actually not going to make it to the house.
Okay.
But, and I just start looking for some fish down here that I can eat.
Mm-hmm.
What?
There are definitely some. Yeah.
This tilapia is amazing.
I'll hop down and sort of walk over closer to them, the way that a kid is like,
Mm-hmm.
"Wait, what do you have? What's that? What do you have there?"
You see a hand kind of come down and hold you back. It's one of the other men, and he's like, "Oh, be careful, it bites."
Bites? What is it? A creature?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What do you intend to do? Is it your pet?
Oh, no, we're just gonna put it here in the river, and it's gonna eat all the mudfish.
Well, what about all the people that are fed with this mudfish?
Nobody eats mudfish, kid. Come on.
Okay.
Give me an investigation check, Nim. Or intelligence, I guess. One of the two.
I'll do investigation. What does that mean? Okay. That's a natural one, so it doesn't matter.
Aye.
Yeah, you're not very well versed in these types of matters, and you have trouble putting together what the connection could be. And you think to yourself, mudfish is very gritty. Most people don't eat mudfish.
Okay, well, are you just cleaning up the area?
Yeah. I'd say we're cleaning up the area.
That's nice. What generous people you are. You know, I'm a writer, and he'll pull out his little notepad. Who will I write about? Saving the town, cleaning up the town.
Prefer if you didn't write about anything.
But that's my job.
You see one of the men with a handlebar mustache bristle down on you and say, "Are you a snitch? We don't like snitches."
Oh, no. I prefer not to get stitches.
That's what I thought.
Why are you so close to me? How did you get your facial hair to do that?
A knife.
Oh, God. Okay, can I perform an insight check? Is Nim in danger?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Who knows? That's 8.
Nim is gonna die.
Oh,
This
no.
man is gonna slice Nim's throat for sure. He's
Scorpio
leaning in.
rockets out
He's
of the
got his
tree.
blade out. He's got a handlebar mustache that's bristling. For assuredly, this man intends to slice Nim's throat.
Yes, Scorpio is gonna rocket out of this tree branch head first, dodging Nim, but hitting this attacker.
All right, roll to hit.
Yeah. Oh, better, but 14?
14. That hits.
Sweet. And this will be an unarmed strike. Forehead. 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. All right.
Oops.
Everybody else roll initiative, I think.
We have to hear this.
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah. I
You
assume
hear
we're
a
gonna
cracking sound
Hopefully.
as Scorpio's head collides with this handlebar mustached man's nose. He reels back going, "Ah!" And then you hear everyone say, "It's an ambush!"
I rolled a 3, so I'll see y'all later.
See you next fight.
Awesome.
Scorpio got a 22.
A 22.
Oh my God.
Perfect.
22. Okay.
Valym.
Oh, higher than I expected. That is also a 22.
Perfect.
Wow.
Plus 4.
Nim.
Oh wait, 22 plus 4? Wait, no.
22, my bonus is the
I
plus
know.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Oh,
I got a
see.
16.
16. Perfect.
I think mine is also +4. Oh, no, +3.
As you see everyone kind of take their fighting stances, Scorpio, you also see the main gentleman in the middle, the portly gentleman, hood cast back. And as it does, you actually see that it's not a wolf head at all, but rather a fur cloak that was being worn by a creature perched on this man's shoulders. A small, kobold-esque creature with a horned helmet.
Oh,
And he says, "Nobody ambushes Resnortoth!" And you see him pull out what looks to be a crossbow.
oh.
You are about to see the most janky, kit-bashed creature ever.
Yay!
Does that
Ooh.
work? Okay, so we've got... This is a little off-center here. Is it? No, it's good, it's good. This guy!
Oh my
Whoa, wait. Focus.
Dude,
Oh,
that's sick,
And
though.
that, I cut this head. This
Oh
was a
my-
spare Warhammer head that
Oh,
was my grand idea to glue onto this character from a Game of Thrones miniature game.
So
kinda
that
good.
is
sick, though.
amazing.
that's
It
incredible.
fits so well.
Wait, so is this thing basically riding on Hodor? Oh,
yes,
God.
yes.
Oh my god.
Don't ask me how my mind works, but I had to do this.
Kobold.
That's amazing.
I may have mutilated this creature and made my own thing, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
into it.
sorry, I just had to brag about that for a second because
It's
I thought,
Pity it has to die.
Yeah.
yeah, I felt like I was just a genius on that one.
Yeah.
Don't look at the cookie crumbs on the mat, guys. It's fine.
Oh, it's texture.
Yeah, the
I
shadow.
didn't
Yeah,
need-
yeah,
I that was
crap.
part
I
of it
see,
until
I
you
see,
said
I
it.
see rocks and grass.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get some positions out of the way. So this guy was over here by the edge of the water. He has some men crowded about him. Of ill report, one could say. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four.
I like the depth of field we get.
Yeah. There's five, the one holding the crate.
Yikes.
There's the one that Scorpio headbutted, the one that Nim is standing next to. And then, that's not Nim, that's Valym.
Which one? Oh,
Here. And
okay.
here. Sorry, this depth of field is cool, but a little confusing. And then we have Valym here. And Ajax is not in the middle of the river. Ajax is also here, inside the fish stall. But we'll just say that, they're inside. It's not perfectly to scale.
Yeah.
Monterey is back here, but he actually went to town, so he's like,
Oh, I'll just be off. I did not realise I was in the frame,
he leaves.
Yeah, can we make sure to recast Monterey for the next one? Just unprofessional. We can't have that behavior on set. Thank you.
Yeah, Monterey, it was
Real
a
shame.
nepotism hire. He's friends with the producer.
I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah,
I'm so sorry.
he's Josephine's friend. Friends with the producer. That's why he got him the job. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Valym, you had a higher dex bonus than Scorpio.
What?
What?
Scorpio's +3.
That okay. So is it gonna be my movement to come up
Listen,
and out?
I know they're large men. Okay.
But do they go?
They fit for this. I only have so many minis, chat. I only have so many minis. Chat's like, these
What?
are very large men.
You said they were large men. You
Yeah.
described them as large men. I expected large men.
This dude is kind of twice the size of like literally everybody else, including Ajax. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. He just ate a lot of Wheaties.
Yeah. So I'll use my movement to get up and out as much as I can.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, you're able, expending only 5 feet of movement, you're able to leap out from the hatch where you were hiding, over the counter, into the fray. You see all of this in front of you. You see this spectacle.
This is a lot.
Mm.
And there's like this group of guys.
Mhm.
Am I able, the one that's closest to me, am I able to get, like, is he within, like, 10 feet of the big one?
More like 15.
15.
He's
Okay.
he's about 20 feet from you. Sorry, perspective is weird here, chat. And about 15 from this guy. These two are within 10 feet. These two are within 15 feet. These two are within 15 feet. These two are within 10 feet.
Okay. I'm actually going to move behind the stall.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Bark Skin on myself.
Okay, perfect.
So Valym puts his hand on his chest, and my skin starts to take like a bark-like appearance.
Mhm.
He almost looks like that of like an ent or a dryad, and then he takes a deep breath and just kind of waits behind the stand well above.
Okay, perfect.
I have a plan for this.
Awesome. Do you want to hold your act? Wait. So
But
what's your
my action is bark skin. Yep.
Perfect. Do you have a bonus action you want to use?
No. But thank you. I mean, I basically want him to be just within visual distance, so now we can at least see what's happening. And then I'll yell to Ajax. I'll say down to Ajax. There's a few enemies up here. Not trying to yell or like pull more attention to myself if I don't have to.
Yeah. Ajax, technically you're you're inside the fish stall too. But fish stall beautifully painted by Bertrand with his elephant
that's
trunk.
great.
Bertrand, you king. Yeah, that's my turn for now.
Okay, perfect. Ajax,
Tactical.
you hear this information from Valym. Scorpio.
As soon as things start getting more heated and the kobold creature is revealed,
Yeah.
Scorpio is like assessing the battlefield and will take his movement action to do a backflip, right back in between the kobold and the other guy. So
Mhm.
he's gonna land over. It looks like stairs on this perspective,
So you're gonna
right
leap
behind them.
back here.
Yep. And then through the air, you can see Scorpio making hand signs, and an electric charge courses through his body. As soon as he lands, he smacks his hands together, and an electric burst goes out in a 5-foot range. It's thunderclap.
It's going to be these two. Okay, perfect.
So they may succeed on a Constitution saving throw, and I believe one of them may have a disadvantage, or what is it, a D6?
The one who was the main guy who's carrying the... Yeah, minus a D6 on his next saving throw.
Stellar Goblin guy?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just have to show him off again because it's such a great idea.
Stellar Goblin guy.
So your DC is 12.
Mhm.
And it's Constitution.
All right.
Do you want me to roll the D6 to subtract, or do you want to do...
You go ahead and roll it. So I have a 14.
Minus 1.
14.
So that's a 13.
13. Dang it, that saves.
And the
Damn
second
it.
one is a 1 on the big guy. That's on the
I
big
rolled
guy.
so bad.
Ooh, 6 points of electricity damage.
Perfect.
Thunder damage, sorry.
Yeah, 6 points of damage course through the large man, all the way up through his shoulders, coming off of the top of this creature's 2-pronged helmet, and you hear him say, "Ah, get him!" Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
I'm going to take a defensive stance and
Okay.
wait.
Perfect. All right. Now it is this guy's turn. This guy is going to throw an axe at Nim.
What?
Oh, jeez.
Be like, the kid is a witch.
I'm just a kid.
15.
Wait, what am I doing? Oh, that's against...
Your
Yeah,
AC?
that hits.
Yeah.
That hits.
Throw an axe.
Doing 5 damage.
Yikes.
And I'm gonna hellish rebuke.
Oh,
Yeah, you
perfect.
will. Oh,
Yeah. Go
I'm
ahead.
just a kid. And like point at him, interrupt in flame.
Yeah, he only got a 10 on his DC, and that's
Great.
before your negative, so we'll say it's even lower than that. Go ahead and roll your full damage.
Okay. So that's really okay.
Nim's right here, so small.
Holy shit! 24 fire damage.
This man bursts into flames and dies on the spot. You hear these other two go, "He is a witch! He's a witch!"
Oh, oops.
And with that, Nim, it is your turn.
I'm just a kid. Where am I? Okay. There's people. How many people are within 15 feet of me?
These 3. So him, this is Mr. Mutton Chop,
Mr.
him
Mutton Chop.
with the crate that is opening out into the water on his turn, and this guy.
Oh, no.
Resnatorth at
Alright.
his humble stage.
And
Aye, why can't we have some meat? Sorry, okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Nim like throws back his hood, says, "No one's mean to my friends. Get out of here!" And he does like thunder wave to knock everyone back.
Okay.
And
That'll hit
well,
these
they have
3.
to do a Constitution saving throw, which I feel like
Perfect.
they might be good at, but
All right,
it's against 14.
let us see. Our water is still going. It's gonna be remembering which one is which one is so hard here.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
valid.
Okay, so it's 1.
Well, I'll roll it anyway because
2,
they
3.
still
Okay.
take half. Yeah.
So we have a 10, which I don't think that
So
makes it
one
even
failure.
with the D6. Yeah. We've got a 14.
My save is a 14.
Meets it, beats
Okay,
it.
so with your D6 especially, that would win. And the last
Oh, does
one.
that still not? It should just be there. Well, it depends who you're doing it. It's just once.
Oh, it's just one? I thought I got all of them. I see, okay.
Well, yeah, but we've already used it, haven't we, on some of them?
That's true, yeah. Is a nat 20 on this guy.
Oh.
On that guy? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
But Sig
then,
takes
yeah,
half.
because he's the one who used it. Yeah. So he's still going to take 10 damage, and the others are going to take 20 thunder damage
Whoa.
and be pushed 10 feet away.
You see the mutton-chopped individual kind of go reeling back from you. As, okay, he's not pushed that far back, but can I adjust this a little bit without completely destroying everything? All right, so he gets pushed 10 feet back from you. I'm going to put him this way. That way he's still on camera. And then this individual actually falls into the river.
Oh.
With the crate kind of
Oh.
open. Or actually, no, the crate would be there. That's not fair. He falls into the river. He's knocked out as well.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just gonna anyway, and goes running off.
And the
leaves
big,
back
the big
towards
guy, Resner Toth, this individual, is just like, get that kid! He's a witch!
Run to the shed or
The
whatever.
shed? Okay, you won't be able to. What's your movement speed? Is it 40? It's about 40 feet away
It's
from you.
It's only 30. Yeah.
So you'll end
So
up
I'll
here.
just move towards it. Yeah. And I make this face at Valym and Ajax like.
As you come running,
I'm
like,
still inside.
It is this guy's turn. He's gonna try to cut you off.
Oh, fuck.
He's a witch! And he takes a swing at you. Only hitting a... What's the modifier here? 14.
I have a 14.
Meets it, beats it.
Meaty beady.
And then a 22. Slashes you twice with his daggers.
Wait,
Hitting...
22 damage?
No,
Oh,
22,
he's doing
yeah.
2 attacks. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
The panic.
With a 6 and a 10.
Ooh.
Wee.
With 2 dagger slashes. Yeah.
I like the
and
thing
as he
you
does,
see Nim
says-
pleading, eyes going towards you, and just getting fucking cut
Ooh.
up to shit.
yeah. He strikes out twice and says, he's not a cat, it's a witch.
Jeez.
Ah! Oh.
Then
But
it is,
since I've had
it's-
my turn,
yes.
wouldn't my reaction have come back?
yes. Because you
Can I have a
recover.
rebuke?
Rebuke again?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yes.
because I did
yes.
it before.
Yes.
And now
I believe you could. Yeah. Why wouldn't you be able to? Because your reaction comes back on your turn.
yeah, on your turn, yeah.
It's not on the top of the round. So yeah, you could hellish rebuke.
Well then. I'm gonna hellish rebuke.
Perfect. Roll.
Let me take that off. Okay. They have to do their
I got a 12.
save. That does not save.
Perfect.
Oh wow. It's only 4 damage. 4 fire damage.
He erupts in flames, still shouting, he's a witch! It's not a kid! It's a trick! And then it is the big gentleman's turn. And he says, it's an ambush! Nobody ambushes Resnatot! And he reaches into his pack, which he is kind of sitting in, and pulls out a small metal object from which a wick emerges.
A wick?
Yes.
Like a candle wick?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
And
I
from
don't
the
like that.
cigarette hanging out of his mouth, he lights it and he throws it.
Where?
He throws it here, and it explodes, filling the area with black smoke,
Oh, no.
including you, Valym, and Ajax. Ajax, who's still hiding inside the fish shop. A thick black smoke comes emerging out of it. And everyone inside of it cannot see. Scorpio, you can still see Resner. kind of
Okay.
like, moving. He pushes past you towards the crate and opens it, unleashing what looks to be a strange barracuda-esque creature into the water.
Oh no.
That is going to be his entire turn. It is then this bandit's turn. He says, or discerning you to be the greatest threat to the leader, he's actually going to move towards you and take 2 swings at you with his axe. First one only rolls a 9. I don't think that hits.
Nope.
And the second one is a 14.
Beats it. Beats it.
Oh, okay. And then he does... What is that? 5 points of slashing damage with one of his hand axes as it comes down.
As he brings his hand axe down, you see it sort of takes purchase into Scorpio's arm, and he, and then you see that same look that
Yeah.
Nim just had as
Yeah.
flames erupt from
Yeah.
Scorpio's eyes, and he hellish rebukes as well.
Perfect.
Yeah.
This one's a witch too.
Well, yeah,
Oh my God, we're a coven.
we are.
Rolled a 16 on the deck save.
That saves, but you'll just take half.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay, so it was 15, but you'll only take, 8? For half.
Yeah. He looks
Eight.
badly I actually moved the wrong one. I moved this one, who has different stats than this one. My bad. There's so many dudes on the board.
We're trying
This
to
guy's
fix
still here.
that.
This is Mutton Chops. This is Mutton Chops here. He has a big forehead too. So yeah, his like the fur of his cloak and the dried leaves that he wears about his belt serve as the perfect kindling. They go up in flames, and he looks to be badly injured. In fact, the flesh starts to peel away from his face, and you see the charred bone underneath as he
Yikes.
shrieks out, "This is a witch do! It's a witch do!" And then it is this individual's turn. He is going to try to shoot at you with a crossbow at his belt.
Where is Ajax?
That's a 15.
Hits.
Dealing 6 piercing damage.
Ugh.
Ka-chunk. The crossbow bolt embeds itself in your shoulder, and then he moves and tries to be like, "I'll go after the other witch." And he moves in Nim's direction, but doesn't enter the fog. Sits at the sort of edge of the fog, like kind of readying himself for any person that might come out. Then it is Ajax's turn.
All right. So after Valym said what he said, I imagine in the process of all this happening, Ajax is attempting to get up there.
Yeah.
And he hears a lot of
Yeah.
stuff going on outside. Especially, I'd imagine he hears, "This is a witch and the kid and all this, that." And, okay, so it's used part of my movement to get out of the shed, obviously. And so with the black smoke, could I see Nim when I get out or no?
No.
Okay. So he says it's 5 feet to get out of the shed, right?
It's a 20-foot sphere of black smoke.
Okay, but I've already used 5 feet to get out of the shed, right?
Oh,
For
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
movement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
So you are now here. You're able to feel, because this is familiar terrain, you're able to feel your way out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he's gonna just probably run into the smoke looking for Nim.
All right. This is
Yeah.
going to be kind of a random for you. So just give
Yeah.
me a D20 roll to see if you even hit the right direction.
9.
Yeah, you end up stumbling around, kind of in circles, for a few different minutes. Roll a d4 to determine the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I roll a 1.
Oh. Oh my god, the wrong way.
You are still in the smoke.
Oh, this is tough.
You look just as confused as your miniature does.
Where am I? Let me see.
I really need to finish painting these.
Yes.
Especially when this guy looks so good. He's Reznatoth. Look how much this minor villain is cool now. He has to come back because this is so cool. Sorry. I'm done. You thought it was a wolf head, but it was God. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done.
And it was not razor tooth.
It was razor tooth. Yes. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, sorry.
I get you.
The joy in your
The
face.
DM is a player too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just. Where am I?
I looked over and you literally were like.
I'm gonna use action surge to try to move again in the right direction.
Okay. Roll a d4. 1,
That's,
2, 3,
that being
4.
smart is subjective. We'll find out in a second. A 6.
I said a d4.
D4.
Oh, all right.
How do you get a 6 on a
4.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. You
Combat.
find yourself, you run right into a tall, burly figure that has a tiefling clutched in his claws that he's slashing away at. His back is turned to you.
Mm-hmm. All right, that is my turn.
Get off! Get up!
Yeah, you found them. Don't worry. By running into this guy, you found Nimbo.
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 I'll take that.
Scorpio. Or no, Valym. Because of the proficiency. Or the...
Yes.
Yeah. It's your
Well.
turn.
That's a problem.
There's black smoke all around you.
And it's not something you can see through.
It's not magical in nature. It just heavily obfuscates the area.
Okay. How high is it going?
20 feet.
Okay.
You're actually at the very edge of it.
Yeah.
So I would almost say that you can discern that give me a perception check.
Deal.
Because you are literally at the very, like it's barely nicking where you're at.
That is an 18.
Yeah, you can perceive that it ends here. So if you wanted to take a step out and then give it a wide berth, you could. Whereas Ajax was in the thick of it and Nim is in the thick of it. You are, like I said, it barely caught you with where you're at because you're all the way over here.
Did I see that thing go in the water?
No, I don't think you would have. Yeah, you wouldn't have had line of sight to that from where you're at.
And can I see any of the others on the other side of the smoke?
Since you stepped this way, no. If you had stepped into the water, you would have seen Scorpio.
Okay. I can't see anyone.
Yeah, you just hear the sounds of battle. And now, actually, since you're standing outside, you can see the nature of the smoke. It's this thick, black, viscous, almost like gunpowder kind of made aerial. It comes off in like wisps and kind of swirls magically, but is not like, it's not like a pitch black. It's just like a very thick smoke.
Is it still making the smoke?
You can actually hear the item, letting off like a slight hiss where it was tossed.
But I can't see it. I just hear it.
You just hear it. You would have heard the initial bang as well, where it was thrown.
Okay. I'll try to throw I'll try to throw a flame at it if I can. I'm gonna cast produce flame and just throw it where I think it was.
Okay. We'll do. Let's see. Give me a perception check for the sound.
Deal. That's a 12.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise happening right now. It's hard for you to tell exactly where it is. It'll basically be give 5 or 10 feet. Or from wherever you aim.
Okay.
So go ahead and toss it. I think that just hits. Or do a ranged
I
spell
have to make
attack.
an attack still.
Yeah, make a ranged spell attack.
15.
Okay. So the flame, we'll use a little. Well, I might need that one.
Oh.
I was thinking I'd put like a little die there.
Oh.
But I might need that one. I might need my D4. All right. So you rolled a 15.
Yep.
So you're able to throw it just about where the bomb landed, which was at the corner of this stall.
Mhm.
Fortunately, with the give or take 5 or 10 feet, it would also hit Nim.
Dope.
Produce flame?
Well, because am I thinking of the?
Are you thinking fireball?
I am not fireball. I'm thinking flaming sphere.
Firebolt.
Oh,
flame
no.
sphere.
This is just produce flame because I can't
Yeah.
see nothing.
Okay. So what does produce flame do? I'm sorry. Can you read the spell text for me?
It's just it's a range attack spell cantrip. It's like you create a flame in your hand and then you can hurl it.
So yeah, it would actually land. Yeah, it would land right near Nim.
If I missed the add. Whoop, don't know what that. I didn't like that sound. Then I'm just gonna start moving around the edge of this smoke.
Okay.
This flame doesn't want to go inside of that.
Does it light up?
I was gonna
The
say,
area?
yeah, it would light up the area, and it would maybe even. Sorry, I think I just confused flaming sphere and produce flame. Let me read what this does. Real quick.
Yeah. Because flaming spear is a level 2 spell.
Okay, so it sheds a bright light
Mm-hmm.
in a 10-foot radius.
Mhm.
Okay, and then all right. So here's what's gonna happen. So it does light up the area. It's going to diffuse the smoke bomb, but it is also gonna hit Nim. So if you want to roll the 1d8 fire damage, yeah, I would say it does
wow.
both. And what happens here is you manage to nail the bomb, but as it explodes and detonates, it would hit Nim as well.
That is 6 fire damage.
Wow.
All right. Nim, you take this fire damage, but the smoke also begins to clear as it is no longer pouring from this metallic sphere.
But it's halved because I was born of the flame.
It's true. It's true. It's
I
halved.
literally sought out the one non-area
Yeah.
of effect spell that I had because all y'all hoes inside this smoke.
And then attacked a bomb.
Yeah.
I just feel like hitting the bomb would be.
Yeah.
yeah.
fair.
I don't know it's a bomb.
Yeah.
I tried to like be fair with it, but I was also like, this is not only very
No.
difficult to do because you're kind of going by sound and you didn't roll super well.
I thought I just missed.
Yeah. So
That's fair. It's fair.
the smoke begins to clear. So Valym, do you still want to move now that you? Kind of
I'm
have
just
an
still moving around the edge. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there is no edge now. The smoke's clearing.
Oh.
Mhm.
Then no, I'll stay there.
Okay, perfect. So I think you're like right here because
Yeah.
you're at the. Gotta put you in the frame. Put you here, even though that's not technically where you are. All right. And then with that, Scorpio, it's your turn.
Scorpio, you can see, has taken a very wide stance, very low to the ground, and you can see him assess the situation. The smoke is starting to clear a bit. He now turns his attention at this like bigger guy, and then most notably at the backpack that he's wearing. And Scorpio is going to lunge forward with the intent to grapple, and he's going to attack the legs of that creature.
A
with
big
man.
boy or a little
Yep.
thing?
No, of the big boy.
Big boy. All right. Grapple.
Ooh, 22.
That wins. That beats me.
So as soon as Scorpio has both of the legs in a grapple, he pulls backwards, knocking this man backwards onto the creature on his back.
Okay, so as you do that and grapple this creature, knock him back, he separates.
Ha!
Wow!
What? Oh my god.
Reznartoth! Reznartoth!
And Scorpio will end his turn keeping the larger man in the grapple on the ground.
All right, the big guy struggles against you and he says, "Oh, get out, boss." Nim, it is your turn.
Okay. Is that fire like still? It just is in existence next to me. Yeah.
I believe it's there until
Does it
Valym
stay there?
dismisses it. Yeah.
And there's one dude next to me. Okay. And I see Ajax. Hi, Ajax. And I will. I'm just going to hug myself.
Oh.
And heal myself.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hug myself and say, I'm just a kid, I'm just a kid, I'm just a kid. And now I'll heal for 9 health, which is still not the best though, considering how much they took down. I will, let's see, who's after me? All of the enemies and Ajax, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yes.
I'll look at the one next to me and I'll just like be rocking back and forth next to the fire and say, I'm just a kid, and use unsettling words on him.
Okay, perfect.
So his next saving throw before my next turn. So actually all of y'all, whoever uses it first, he's got minus a d6 on his next saving throw.
Okay, awesome. And then I believe it is his turn. There's so many bandits, yeah. I believe it is this guy's turn. Or is it this guy's? No, it's this guy's. He's going to, seeing that Ajax is bearing down on his friend, and he gets advantage on that, he's going to throw one of his axes at Ajax. He throws one. Oh, Bory, I rolled a 16 and a 20 for a 20.
Oh.
Dealing Ajax. There's no way. 19 damage. As the axe comes flying with perfect precision right in front of his friend's surprised face and funk, square in the middle of the chest.
Oh!
Ooh.
He readies the second axe and goes, "No, you don't." It is then this dude's turn. Seeing that his mount has been relinquished from him, he throws a dust of sneezing and choking at the two of you. It's going to hit both of you, unfortunately. Give me a Constitution save, Scorpio.
Oh. A dust of sneezing and choking?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that sucks.
He got an 18.
9.
This man, I think, has been maced before or has gotten pepper sprayed before. He is able to regain control of himself. However, for you, Scorpio, you start sneezing and coughing uncontrollably. You can barely breathe. You become incapacitated and you start to suffocate as this it is like a pepper spray, as this sort of like mashed up pepper flake and like almost like a dried lemon peel mixture hits you. It's citrusy, it's burny, and it's horrible. This man seems to be used to it, though. He's then going to use his bonus action to launch himself back, and they are no longer two separate characters, and that's going to be his whole turn.
Dang.
You did incapacitate him for quite some time, though.
I tried.
He's not able to throw another bomb. However, Scorpio, since you're close, you do see him pull a different incendiary thing from his bag.
Oh my god.
All right. It is then this individual's turn. He is barely holding on to life. And he sees, Nim chanting, "I'm just a kid, I'm just a kid." And he gets kind of unsettled by that and instead decides to attack the creature that is his companion attacked. And he says, "Witch lover!" and tries to stab at you with both daggers.
Witch lover.
With a 24 and a 15. I'm going to take my D4 back. Do either of those hit?
24 is.
All right. So only one of the daggers meets its mark, striking you for 6 piercing damage as he stabs it into your arm, right below where your tattoo is.
What the hell?
It is then Mutton Chop's turn. Mutton Chops tries to have Resnor's back and bears down on you, Scorpio. He's going to attack you with his wickedly bladed scimitar
Yikes.
for a 14,
That's my class.
dealing 9 slashing damage.
Ouchie, dude.
He follows up with his dagger,
What?
missing entirely with a 1,
Good.
but slicing across your body as you are otherwise occupied with this sort of Master Blaster situation. He manages to kind of sucker punch you from behind with the scimitar, and as he tries to follow up with the dagger, you manage to dodge his blow. Ajax, it is your turn.
Guys, I'm doing bad.
Same.
Bronze, can I ask you a question?
Yes,
I lost
of
my
course.
notes on this.
Mhm.
The thing that Malesh gave me,
Yes.
could you remind me of how that works? Because
I believe
I'll
it
write
was
back down.
Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was
Oh,
a scroll
shit.
of Thunderous Smite.
Sounds familiar.
And
Yeah.
oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. It was, I think you have to. I don't remember if it was
It's like
3.
concentration, right? Like you have to roll to like keep it in your.
Yes,
like,
and the scroll does dissolve because it's wrought with very magical powers. I don't remember. Chat, you'll have to remind me how many uses I think I said it dissolves after. Maybe it was 3.
Okay.
Because the vellum, it kind of starts to come apart. So basically, I believe it's 3 uses. It's on a bonus action, you can concentrate up to 1 minute. And when you attack with a melee weapon, the first time you attack, so it doesn't work on your second attack or on your action surge, but the first time you attack, your weapon rings with thunder that's audible within 300 feet of you, and you deal an extra 2d6 thunder damage to the target. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it has to succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone.
Got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's basically an empowered smite. It will imbue your weapon with celestial energy or divine energy, but I think I said it was 3 charges before the vellum just comes undone from the sheer power kind of contained within.
All right. Cool. Let me just write all that down. All right.
Sorry.
Perfect. Thank you. No, I got it. I did it as you were saying it. Okay. So first, I would like to use Second Wind
Okay.
to heal. Or actually, I mean, it's a bonus action, so I could attack first. Because I want to attack the guy in front of me.
Okay.
The one that just so I'm gonna get Belinda out and literally dying, bloodied up, just takes her out and asks for just like one more Like, come on. And that is going to be... Please. 8, rolling a 9.
Oh, well,
Your attack
No,
swings
yeah.
wide.
Now definitely using second wind.
Mm-hmm.
And let me roll. What is it? 1d10? Yeah. Okay. All right. Bet. That is a 10.
Perfect.
Plus 4.
Nice.
So 14 health. 14
Oh my
health.
God.
Very
Gosh.
nice. Very nice.
Hell yeah.
God bless, right?
yeah.
All right. That is my turn.
Perfect. Then it is your turn again, Valym.
Valym is going to try to do something different. So he's been using Flame Blade more often,
Mm-hmm.
in most combat, but he has a sword, so he's going to try to spellcraft, like mimic Flame Blade a little bit, but instead of creating a new sword, casting to enhance the one in his hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, so basically trying to like add a d6 to this short sword instead of
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
making a whole new one.
All right. Give me a Arcana check.
Yes. Ooh. Is a 17.
Yeah, it works. Instead of conjuring a blade or I think or a scythe of pure flame, instead you're able to channel this energy into the blade given to you by Sahiba, and instead the blade in your hand erupts into flames.
And then he's going to sprint forward and just swing at the closest one.
Perfect. Yeah, let's see this one here.
This is way better for me. Okay, so that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
For... Let's go. That would be 11 points of flame damage.
Nice.
11 points of damage. You see a flaming blade, Ajax, come through the other side of this man's chest and then come withdrawn as he falls back dead. And you see Valym behind him where the man once stood.
Hi, friend.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
And it's probably concerning because my skin is completely covered in wood.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, barkskin.
Hey, I'm not even surprised at this point. I mean, you've done everything today.
That's fair.
Don't look at me like that.
Scorpio, you are up.
Through the tears and the snot of the sneezing and coughing,
Oh,
Scorpio.
right. Roll Constitution.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, 10.
You are not. You are still incapacitated.
So, with that in mind,
Incapacitated? Okay.
would I be able to crawl towards the river?
Yes. I'll allow it. Yeah.
At whatever pace.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's trying to like wash it off of his face.
Because it just
by
means
crawling.
you can't take actions or reactions, I believe is what incapacitate does. It doesn't say you can't move. Yeah, so you are suffocating. But yeah, you can start to crawl towards the river. It's pretty difficult. Yeah. These two creatures are going to get an op attack on you if you do that.
Oh no.
Do you want to do it?
Yes. That's what Scorpio's doing. He got to wash it off his face.
All right. I would say it's fair to say that they stomp on you. They're not going to hit you with their axe, but because of the wicked nature, and that's not me being a soft DM, that's me thinking that these bandits would be the type to laugh and kick you while you're down, not necessarily, chop your head off with an axe.
That's worse.
All right,
we have
so
murdered a few of their companions.
I got a 13 and a 14.
The 14 hits because it meets.
All right. 3 bludgeoning damage as a boot comes down on your lower back, and you realize you are not a young man like you used to be. And you make your way to the edge of the water. Nim, it is your turn.
Huh. Turn around, see. Yeah, there's nothing obscuring him or anything, right?
No. He's in plain vision. These character models are huge, but you can see him. You have line of sight. If he was behind this wood block, that wouldn't be the truth, but you can see him. In fact, you see this man cruelly bring his boot down upon the small of Scorpio's back, laughing cruelly as Scorpio struggles to try to get to the water. Nim, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. 16.
You would know with the 16 that lesser restoration can cure Scorpio of this sneezing, choking concoction that has been thrown on him.
Oh, God, but it's touch. I turn to Valym and Ajax like, I have to help Scorpio. Please don't let me die. And he goes off running towards him.
Okay.
Wait!
Why do they always do
We'll
this?
say Nim is here. Actually, no. I don't think you would place yourself between both. I'm just trying to do it for the camera.
And I trip him, and I...
Yeah.
So
3
Nim-
backflips.
Nim is here.
Okay. Yeah, and I sort of like, I get down on my knees and grab Scorpio and use a lesser restoration spell.
There's just full snot, tears.
Yeah,
like
it's
dirt,
horrible.
Sand.
And I grab him by the shoulders and like turn him towards me like, I believe in you, Scorpio. Now kick their asses. And I smack him on the ass to get him back up. And
Scorpio,
with a-
immediately you can breathe. It goes from this like, you smell the sweet air, breathe the sweetness of the fresh water near you, and just you feel like your lungs have stopped constricting.
that was my bonus action of Bardic Inspiration.
Yes, they have Bardic Inspo now as well.
Sweet. Was it D4, D6?
A D6.
D6.
And then it is this character's turn. A grits his teeth menacingly and tries to... Wait, I'm trying to remember who's who. No, it's this guy's turn. Wait. Party? I'm sorry, I'm the worst DM. Which one is Mutton Chops? This is Mutton Chops, right? Big forehead guy?
Yeah, that's Mutton
This
Chops.
is Mutton Chops. Okay.
Wasn't
So
it
he's
is
not
now.
him. It's
That's
this
Mutton
guy.
Chops.
Yeah, this guy.
That's Mutton Chops.
It's important to know because this guy does
Yeah,
have
Mutton
damage on
Chops
him.
was off camera for a while.
Okay, yeah. So this
Yeah.
this man bears down on you, Scorpio, grinning wickedly. This is also the guy that tried to kick you, or did successfully kick you while you were down. He raises his axe and does an 11 hit.
Does not!
Misses completely. It comes down, striking the dirt next to you.
You're
Seeing
done.
that many of his men are down, you see Reznor begin to panic. He lights the bomb in his hand and tosses it here. Give me a dex save, Valym and Ajax.
Real quick, would I be able to spend a key point for a Step of the Wind since I was restored and kick the bomb up while it's in the air?
Wait, I just dropped my die.
Some monk shit.
That is some monk shit. Yes. Yes, but then here's the conceit. Here's my devil's bargain for you.
Yeah.
You will successfully kick the bomb directly up, but it will explode, and you'll have to make the same dex save Ajax and Valym are making. Now,
Okay.
on a success, you'll only take half, but it's going to explode on the spot.
I'm also here.
Yeah, but this is going to be like up in the air.
Over.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
I would say
Dope.
that, yeah, because you are like actually 10 feet away, and this is like for characters within 5 feet, so it'll hit both of these characters. It'll hit the boss as well, Scorpio.
Cool. So remind me, what do you need me to roll?
Dex save.
Dex save.
Mm-hmm.
13.
So 11 acid damage comes pouring down on the boss and on you as the bomb gets kicked directly upward and explodes against your foot.
As soon as this bomb is sort of lobbed up, Scorpio sees it and launches himself forward, kicks it, and as it explodes, Scorpio takes a blow to the face and just is knocked out and falls down, completely knocked out.
You all see this. It's horrifying to behold, but before you can react, Mutton Chops points his axe at you again, Ajax, and he says, "The second one'll do it," and chucks it. He's not rolling with advantage this time because you're not surrounded by any of his allies. You've killed them all. He only rolled a 4, so the axe goes flying wide and lands at your feet. And you see now that there is fear in his eyes. It is your turn.
Okay. Dang. Seeing what happened to Scorpio is probably traumatizing for Ajax. It's like, and okay, yeah. So he's definitely gonna move towards Mutton Chops,
Mm-hmm.
and try to hit him.
Perfect. Move up there. Past all these dead bodies. You step over the dead bodies.
Yes. Over the dead
Smoldering.
bodies. And another 9, so I don't think that hits.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, your axe kind of comes slamming down next to him. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
Let me see. I will use Fighting Spirit, which will actually give me advantage on weapon rolls this turn, and 5 temporary health.
Yeah, we can actually say that you used that before. That way you
Right.
get to
Yeah, 'cause
make advantage of that.
It's weird because a bonus action, I in my mind you use it after you do an action, right?
You can.
No, you can do it before.
You can, but you can. But
Yeah.
just like when my brain
Mentally.
Gotcha.
No, I
Makes sense.
got you.
Make
I
one.
got you.
Yeah. So
Go ahead and roll a
let's-
second
let's-
time.
Let's see if it might not mean anything. Let me see. Please. A 13.
13 hits.
Yeah.
God bless. And I want it to be piercing damage. I want to stab him. I don't want to slash.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
Is that possible? With
I want
the
to
big
pierce.
sword?
Don't want to slash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to go.
Roll damage.
Okay. Let's see. That is 11 damage.
So
Did you add the D6, Ajax?
from your
D6.
frost.
Oh, the frost. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I completely forgot about that. I have no wins today, Valym. I'm not thinking in a winning mindset.
Gotcha, man.
3 frost damage.
Okay, so altogether
And if he's
14.
Yes. If he's alive, he has to roll a Constitution.
All right, let's get that Constitution roll from him. Got a 20, dirty 20.
Yes.
All right.
It's fine.
So we see Ajax stride forward. He brings his sword down. The dude easily steps aside of it, and then we see that it was just a feint. And then Ajax instead whirls it around and brings it up through his, that soft spot in between 2 ribs. You see the blade glimmer for a split second as it crackles with ice. And the man takes 14 piercing damage. You see like a little bit of blood start to trickle from the side of his mouth, but he is still standing strong. Scorpio, make a death save.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Did I miss that you just died?
He got
Well,
knocked out.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Knocked
Yeah.
out.
The
Yeah.
acid. Acid dropped
Yeah,
him.
he kicked the
It
bomb up and it
completely went over
exploded
my
on him.
head.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, a 14.
Okay. Actually, and Valym, actually, you're
That's
first,
over
but
10.
yeah, you get to. It's your
You're
turn.
Oh,
fine.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm. You both had
So
a
I'm knocked
22 and I
down
messed
one
up.
success.
One success.
Bet. So there's two hostiles left. 3?
3. There's this gentleman here who looks like he's barely staying upright. This gentleman here who looks actually pretty solidly in shape, although he's taken many blows. And this dude up here.
I'm gonna go for the one that's closest to me.
Perfect. that'll be
Which
the-
is that the one that Ajax swung at?
Yes, that's the one
Yeah.
Ajax is actively
Yeah,
battling.
I'm gonna basically I tell Ajax to horse dance.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Okay.
And then when Ajax goes into horse dance, I want to hop onto his back and then come down swinging.
Ah,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Go ahead and
That's
roll
some
with
monk shit.
advantage.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Nat 20.
All right.
Yay!
You
Yeah.
see
That's
Ajax
amazing.
go into horse stance. You see Valym almost use him as a perfect launching pad, coming in from above, flaming sword in hand.
Cool. Fire and ice.
Yeah, fire and ice. The tattoos flash for a moment as this happens.
20, 15, 16. Oh. 21 points of fire damage.
Oh my goodness. The blade comes down in that the softest part of this man's shoulder, piercing through the hide armor he is wearing. You even see it singe and burn up a little bit. You see blood come from his nose and burst more from his mouth in an anime-esque fashion as he gasps, but he is still alive.
What?
Wow.
Nim, it is your turn. You see this gentleman bearing down on poor Scorpio. You see this one lighting another strange contraption in his hand. And you are standing here. What do you do?
Okay, I'm gonna run over to Scorpio and use a cure wounds. I'll touch his arm and say, "We're not done with you yet, friend." And I will heal you for 9 health.
I'll take it.
Perfect.
And then I'll look up at who appears to be the boss man.
Ah, this guy. Clearly, I am the boss. I have my own mount.
And-
I have the biggest hat, and I tower over everyone. That makes me the boss.
I want.
Can I attempt to look? I look up at him with eyes of hate and intimidate in some way and say, "You've come across the wrong coven today. If you do not leave, it's with your lives that you will pay."
Perfect. Are
Those
you
are very
doing
unsettling
unsettling
words.
words? I was gonna say, or are you intimidating?
No, because I guess I could because they're a bonus action. But I'm trying to intimidate. I'm trying to actually
Okay.
or persuade, actually.
Yeah. Give
Convince him
me
that
give
this
me
is
an
not the-
intimidation check with advantage since his party is mostly defeated at this point.
Okay. 18.
All right. You see him waver as you say this. Is that your turn?
I think so, because if I leave, I would provoke an up
Perfect.
attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll stay.
This gentleman is still gonna go. He's like,
Yeah.
he says, it's I'll get you, witch. Strikes at you twice with his daggers, with a 12 and a 13.
Hey, they don't hit.
All right.
Oh my god.
Both of them swing wide, and then it is Reznor Torth's turn. You see him pull from his pack a very strange cloth-esque bag. He very skillfully lights it aflame as he throws it. The canvas disappears with one single whoosh, and as it does, razor-sharp shrapnel fills an area around him as he begins to flee. Your intimidation was successful. So I wish I could mark down. It's gonna be.
Is he damaging us?
If you step into the area, he will.
Oh, I see. So it's a contained.
Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't at us.
No. So he's kind of covering his retreat. It's in this square here. There's like this square is now imblockable, as is this one and this one. It's a modified version of Caltrops. This.
Was he in Scorpio's area of reach?
Well, no, we don't need to look too close at that. I don't think so.
No, I meant more so you could attack him as he leaves.
I think if
I wasn't sure if he was right next to you or not.
yeah, you could get an op attack.
I'll take it. Ooh, a 10.
Hat misses. You try to strike up at Reznor, and he looks down at you and says, you can't reach Reznor Toth. I'm too tall. And he continues on his way with his mount. And then it is, let's see, Ajax's turn. Or no, this guy's turn. He's barely standing upright.
Yeah.
Barely standing upright. Both of your tattoos are flashing a little bit.
Yeah.
One with ice, the other with flame.
Yeah.
Seeing that Ajax is the weaker target, and because these enemies are intelligent, he is going to attack at Ajax with the scimitar. The scimitar only rolls a 10, so he misses, but he's going to try to follow up with his wicked shiv. That rolls a 14.
Just not here.
Both miss. Yeah. This man staggers, kind of, the blood leaving his body. You see his face is pale as he just kind of tries to shake off the weakness. Ajax, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to try to finish it.
All right.
Try to hit him again.
May your blade strike true.
25.
That's a hit.
Oh my god!
Finally. And 10 damage.
That is exactly what you needed.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So after this happens, and I'm inspired by this guy just jumped over my head and sliced. Ajax, try something different this time. He's going to pull his head, bend that over his eyes, and just grab the sword, like traditional samurai stance. And it doesn't have to affect anything, but he's going to try to, actually channel the cosmos and, the galaxy stuff he's been seeing. Just think really hard. And then just go forward and swipe. Just straight. Just a clean, yeah.
Right through this creature's body. One clean cut. As you cut through it, you think of the balance of life and death. You think of the balance of fire and ice. You think of the balance that holds this delicate universe together. How beautiful this ballet has come together that has created the world we live in. You perceive all of this. And although you have no vision, you see with your mind's eye. You see the energy of life flowing through this man. You perceive the energy of all of the creatures around you, of the river, of the grass beneath your feet, of the birds in the trees. You perceive the universe itself, and you strike true, and this man falls dead, and you see the thread of his life and his fate cut as you do so.
That's fire. I'm happy. I'm a happy man.
And then you come back to your senses. You hear the trickling of the river again, and you hear the sounds of battle once more.
I'm going to pull my headband back up. So did it work?
Valym, it is your turn. You hear Ajax say, "Did it work?"
So, and the big dude running away, he's been throwing grenades, right? Does he have any
Yes.
like on his person that I can see?
Yes, you would summarize, or I feel like you would be able to come to the conclusion that the pack he is kind of resting in is full of these contraptions.
And I can see at least one?
Roll perception.
Okay. 17.
You see him holding one aloft in his hand.
Beautiful.
He kind of has it like a little bit tucked in, but he is holding it, preparing
See
it.
within 60 feet?
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. The bark skin fades, and there's a concerning smile on Valym's face as he looks to you, Ajax. Do you like fireworks, Ajax?
Yes.
And Valym puts his hand out, the one with the basilisk on it, actually, and is going to cast heat metal on the bomb in that creature's hand.
Ah, perfect.
How close are we right now? How close are Valym and Ajax?
You're like at 20 feet. You're safe.
So the
No,
creature's
I
going
wasn't
to
worried about-
the creature's going to take. So since he's holding it, it's 2d8 fire damage because he's holding it.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happens after it explodes.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your 2d8 fire damage.
It's a chain reaction.
Valym is the monster. Ooh, that's a lot. That is 15 points of fire damage.
15 points of fire damage, and then this thing explodes. Boosh! As it does, doing so with concussive force. You see the lumbering figure fall backward, and another cloud of black smoke comes up. Doosh! In the area.
And Valym just looks at Ajax, and there's like a flash of flame in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back. And he starts walking towards the smoke.
Oh, perfect, yeah.
And I'll walk into it.
Okay,
Just straight towards the creature.
awesome.
You go, buddy.
And Scorpio, it is your turn.
Watching this happen, Scorpio positions himself as soon as the concussive blow happens. He uses the momentum to launch forward over Nim's head and does a sweeping kick at the enemy that's in front of Nim.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll to hit.
21.
That hits.
Hee hee hee. That is 7 points of damage.
It's exactly what you needed. He had 7 of 11 hit points left.
Sweet. So yeah, you just see this like kick come right over Nim's head. It's just a sweeping. Whoosh.
Crack! You see the man's face jut to the side in a sickening fashion. Spittle flies out of his mouth, and then he lands on the floor. Would you like to do anything else?
Thanks for the assist, Nim.
Nim, it is your turn.
Here's some clapping. Is anyone alive?
There is one creature in a cloud of black smoke. You can surmise.
Oh, the one in the crate? Or
Yeah.
No,
what?
Our boss, Mr. Resnortoth, is now blinded by his own smoke.
I didn't know he was
Witches!
alive. I didn't know he was alive.
He's a cool mini, so we got.
But we're still shrouded in darkness.
No, you were outside
Oh.
of it. I know it doesn't look like it because of this perspective, but from the top down, yeah, you're outside of
But
it.
he is in the darkness.
He is in the darkness. Valym is in the darkness as well.
Nim will pull out his candle of the deep and walk into the darkness like he's about to do a sermon. Why can't I fucking say that word? Sermon.
Sermon.
It suddenly doesn't sound like a real word anymore. Okay, I'm gonna walk into the darkness with my candle, and I'm just trying to guesstimate based off where we saw him fall. kind of in that direction.
So just so you know, this is less of a darkness and more of a smoke. So your candle might not help you as much as you. The reason Valym's flame was able to help because it was able to undo the sort of like device that was emitting the smoke.
Mm.
Yeah. So this is less of like a darkness and more of like smoke is filling your eyes.
Then I will. I'll turn to Scorpio and go like, monk shit, and I'll close my eyes and go to the direction
Language.
that I think that I saw him fall in.
All right.
And try to like run into.
Yeah. Roll a d4.
Oh, am I not supposed to go in there? I don't know.
No, it's fine.
No,
It's
you
fine.
did.
It's fine. Do it. Do the thing.
Then roll a d4.
Roll
Okay.
a d4.
It's a 4.
All right. It was what I think we decided on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. You come across the lumbering, sort of knocked over figure of this awesome guy that we're going to lay this way so you can see how cool he is, because I got to do that.
Okay. And then, so then can I do a thing to him? I'll whisper into his ear, into the, whatever his actual name is. What's his name? Resner?
Resner Toth, yeah.
Resner Toth.
You can't actually
Trent
see
Reznor.
Resner because he's pinned under this large figure.
Oh.
The man like kind of fell over from the concussive blast.
Okay, well then I'll just lean down and whisper to whoever can hear me below, and it'll be an infernal, horrifying, dissonant whisper.
Perfect.
Wisdom 14 save? Yeah, wisdom save.
I got a 15.
Oh.
So it still takes half.
Okay.
So the total is 11, so 5 damage?
5 damage. Perfect.
Psychic damage.
Now, Nim, as you step forward and say these words and you feel your magics go off, you also feel a pinch in your feet and realize you have stepped squarely into the caltrops trap. You feel like your feet are glued to the ground, almost as though these tiny barbs have embedded themselves into the soles of your shoes and into the dirt. You take...
Oh, not my nice shoes.
You take only 1 piercing damage, but you are unable to move.
Can I hellish rebuke him?
Not from the couch.
Not from a
Not from a
caltrop. Yeah,
caltrop?
you could hellish rebuke the caltrop.
Oh, shit. Okay.
All right. And then you hear a shuffling and scuffling come from the smoke around you. And you hear this lumbering man stand up.
Oh. Oh.
That is it. Ajax, it is your turn.
Well, as seeing Nim walk in after Valym.
Yeah, everyone went into the smoke for some reason.
No, please, no. I am going to go into the smoke as well.
Roll a d4.
I'm going to follow. Yeah. I'll do my best to follow Valym.
Fuck. Okay.
That is a 3.
Perfect. So 1, 2, 3. So you do move perfectly forward. Find yourself at this man's feet. We're now at the top of initiative, and you see the smoke start to dissipate since it's the end of the round. And as you do, and this man looks at you all, kind of confused, scared, you realize the pack on his back is empty.
God damn it.
And we'll exit initiative order.
Mm.
No longer hostile.
Yeah, he gives up. And he says, I'm sorry. Witches, I bend
Witches.
the knee to thee. Foul creatures, fornicators with devils,
Shall we put him in our stew?
infernal abominations. I bend the knee to thee.
Stop.
Demons of the depths.
Stop. Do you want to die?
Please.
Then please stop talking.
I've heard they put pointy things in your delicate regions if you die and go to the dark place. Please. Sorry, your face is... I broke character.
Where did he go?
He looks around, feels on his pack. I don't know.
Where did y'all come from?
Our treehouse.
You have a treehouse.
Where?
That way. He points north of you.
How far?
Maybe half a day journey.
Huh.
Yes.
How often is this treehouse used?
Pretty often.
So
Please, witches, don't eat me.
I'm not. You know what? We won't eat you unless you help us.
But he looks tasty.
Oh,
I'm starving.
The little witch is the most savage witch.
This is true.
That's our leader.
Oh.
We are 4 terrifying witches.
As you
And
say
we like
that
to
we are
eat you.
4 terrifying witches. You see kind of like confused looking a boreal bugbear come
Oh, no.
back with a bindle and as he kind of walks forward softly on padded feet, sees all the carnage around and says,
I know you told me not to come back until morning, but the market was closed, so I
And this is the
thought-
strongest witch.
Yes.
roll intimidation, Ajax.
17.
Nice.
The man cowers and is like, I always knew he wasn't right.
No. He won't hurt you unless you hurt him. But you guys have been hurting him for no reason.
It wasn't my idea. It was Reznor's idea. He wouldn't pay the protection money.
The protection money?
He wouldn't pay it.
Well, it's because I already pay my taxes, and it's not very ethical of you to... I shouldn't have to pay protection money to protect me from you. That's just not... That's tyranny. Tyranny of the strong, not even the strong, because I can be strong too, but rather tyranny of the
strongest.
cruel.
Tyranny is cruel.
Also, Monterey, Reznor may have gotten away, but not before they did something. And Scorpio will point at the cage in the river, and that it's empty.
As
They let
he
loose some sort of fish.
They
A
said
fish.
to get rid of the mudfish.
Oh, that must be how they're doing it. Yeah? Because the mudfish feeds on silt and sand and on the moss on the riverbeds and on algae. And if the mudfish is getting killed, that's probably leading to an overgrowth of green slime, which is causing pond scum, which doesn't normally happen in rivers like this one, precisely because we have Mudfish. Oh, wow. I didn't think somebody could be so nefarious. That's awful. You're awful.
Yeah. Tell him.
Yeah.
But do you wanna like slap him up a bit or anything?
Let me think.
Come on, Monterey, you can do it.
You see Monterey come forward with his bindle. And he does that, and the man flinches.
And he says, now you know what it's like. But I'm not going to hit you because you think I'm an animal and you are the animal one. You're the beast. And I won't adhere to your stereotypes of me. But I do think that you are a foul, inbred cretin who fornicates with his own siblings and has no class or substance whatsoever. A shallow, foul beast of a man that serves no worth upon this earth except to be fertilizer one day.
Wow. That's psychic damage if ever I've seen it.
And that's why he's the strongest.
You see the man kind of like waver and say, I don't think I deserved the incest remark, but please, witches, please don't eat me.
Well, what if maybe we don't eat you? If you make sure to send the message back to your friend.
All my
Horrible.
friends are dead.
Oh,
You pushed me to the edge.
Oh my.
jeez.
What about Reznatov?
Oh, I suppose Reznor did get away. Yes, you're right. Oh, the river music sound just cut out. It was like rather sudden.
What are we gonna do with him? Is he going to come back?
I don't know if anyone would try anything with you lot again.
Right.
All right. How about this? We won't eat you as long as you tell everyone, and I mean everyone you come into contact with, that Monterey stand is guarded by those trained by the legendary Sahiba.
All right, I'll do it. I promise.
And they'll suffer the same fate as your friends if they come again.
Okay.
Don't mention the witches part.
Whatever you say, witches, I won't say anything.
What did you just
Get
say?
out of here.
No witches.
No witches.
We're not actually witches.
Shut up. Hold on. We're almost done.
Sahiba, we don't want him spreading a rumor that
I
Sahiba
know.
has witches.
I
Ajax.
know, so we tell him no witches.
That's why I said
I agree, but what if he gets up and hits you because they're not witches?
Ajax, you realize he's basically you from a year ago.
That's offensive. But I see what you're trying to get at. Okay. All right. We're not actually witches. However, we will still kill you.
But Nim winks when he says we're not actually witches.
Wow, we really just lie all the time now.
I'll not tell anyone.
And you know what
Swear.
happens to snitches?
Stitches. stitches.
Right.
Also, tell everyone that Monterey has the best fish for sale.
I'll do that right after I tell them that if they come here, they'll die.
Yeah.
No,
No,
only
no,
if they
no, my-
mess with the.
Right.
No,
right.
only
Sorry.
you-
Yes. Yes.
Repeat back to me what you're going to say
Oh,
right
God.
now. Tell me what you're going to say. Repeat it back to me.
Monterey is a fish vendor of great repute, and if you run afoul of him, you will find yourself on the business end of the blade of those that have pledged their allegiance to Sahiba, a great protector of this part of the world.
You have quite the way with words.
That's perfect. Got him. Right?
Got him. Now get on out of here,
What-
you scamp.
Wait. What's your name? What's your name?
Tobias.
Okay,
Hey,
Tobias.
Does anyone have anything they would like to ask Tobias of? And if not, may I?
Please.
Yes, go
It's
ahead.
yours.
Nim's just gonna start rolling bodies over in the background.
Into the
my-
river.
Oh my God! Don't put
no,
them in the river.
No, not into the river. He's just rolling them and closing their eyes. And
Oh, I see.
Hi, Tobias. Do you have anywhere else to go?
I was gonna go meet up with Reznor. Reznor's a longtime friend.
Oh, and then do what?
Maybe not be bandits anymore.
That's a good choice. That's a good call.
This was kind of traumatizing, this whole...
How do you feel about horses?
I like horses. They're
Would you-
delicious.
Would you like? Okay, no, no. We
I'm
could tr-
sorry, I just added that in.
I'm sure. How about training you to take care of a horse? Would you like a job that's not being abandoned?
I suppose I could take care of horses.
We could talk about that. And the other thing, instead of just telling us where the treehouse is, could you take us there sometime, so we don't get lost, and or ambushed, and or attacked, and or trapped on the way there?
I could do that, yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Perfect.
do you want us to bury your friends?
Oh, you did kill them all. On second thought, don't think I would like to work with you, but I will take you to the
That's valid.
treehouse.
That's valid. Yeah, I don't blame you. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Tobias,
Yes.
are you sure that y'all are friends? Or he's just using you?
that's a horrible question to ask after we've just murdered people.
What do you mean?
Where is he now?
Well, he left.
Expecting what? Everybody else here is dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He leaves you here with us, the people that killed them.
Right, yeah.
What do you think he thought was going to happen to you?
Probably that I would be eaten by witches.
Is that a friend?
If our places were reversed, I would be lying if I said I wouldn't leave him here to be eaten by witches.
Are you a friend?
Yes?
Here's my point.
Nice try, Ajax. Just real nice try.
No. Here's my point. And I'll leave you after this. I'm not gonna prod you anymore. We're both pretty big guys, right?
Yeah,
Big, strong men.
yeah.
You know,
Well,
people that
yeah.
are not usually our size like to take advantage of us to be weapons, to be arms, just to be brute force, and not really care for us or our well-beings. I just don't want to see someone that's just because you're bigger and stronger that someone his size would just take advantage of you.
You're right. I should be my own boss.
Depending on what you do, of course. I'm just saying
Go into
your own
business
agency.
for myself.
Yeah, you don't have to fall into the same path. There's a reason that you're still here, not everyone else is. I'll reach a hand out. Only shooting stars break the mold.
You asshole.
He shakes your hand. You look like a kid.
I am a kid.
Monterey, do you have a map?
I do. Yes.
May I? Can I have it?
Well, it's
Borrow it,
my
please.
only
I'll give it back.
one.
I'll give it back.
Okay. Yes, you can borrow it. Yes.
I'm gonna get the map and then ask Tobias to show us where the hideout is.
He marks a spot on the map in the woods.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go about my own way now. See if I can maybe work on being my own boss.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
As he's walking away, I'm just going to look to the group and say, I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty sure we fucked that person up. There was a whole lot of weird psychological trauma that came up after this whole situation. Don't really trust them. So unless there are any problems with it, I'm just going to kill him so it's not a problem that comes up later.
Are you going to kill him right now?
Yes.
Valym, you're different.
Yes. I'm no longer as patient. And I don't want to leave things worse than I found them. And I pull out my staff. So unless there are any objections, I'm going to feed my daughter.
We could take a
Lorelai
vote.
needs to eat.
I guess you just voted.
Sorry.
Scorpio, what do you think?
I trust Valym's judgment.
Like you said, Ajax, you're not the same. And I throw the staff down and call up Lorelai and tell her to hunt. And I point at him in the distance.
A beautiful snake. The staff hits the ground and balances on its tip for just a moment, and then from that spot, a large, beautiful coral snake comes out. Its scales are like milky white and light pink in color, and it has two large lotus flowers on either side of its head. And it goes rushing forward with dizzying speed and...
I make sure she avoids his bag.
Okay.
Because that's a problem.
Indigestion.
Yep.
Swallows him whole in one easy gulp. There is a grave silence for just a moment, and then Monterey, shifting awkwardly from one padded foot to the other, says,
Well, I'll be sure to fill out your review form and give you a glowing...
He takes it, pulls out a large ostrich feather quill, and says,
I found the services of your dispatched party to be not only very admirable, but also very efficient. Does that sentence make sense? It's okay. I don't know if they read these. There's a space to fill out stars. 5 out of 5. And, let's see here. Additional notes. I like Ajax's hair. Nim's little horny warnies Scorpio's sassy headband, and
Sassy.
Valym's snake.
I'm gonna have Lorelai eat the other ones too.
Oh yeah, the other bodies.
Oh,
Yeah.
The body. Oh, that's one way to.
Easy cleanup.
Wow, that is.
I'm gonna search them
easier.
first, but afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Valym,
Yes, Ajax.
have you seen my axe?
Oh, you left it back with Sahiba. I thought that was on purpose.
It was not. That
Hmm.
axe is probably being turned into something that I can't imagine right now.
Maybe it's javelins now.
She's not going to give me those javelins.
Do you have to change your name now?
A sword.
A sword. A sword.
Oh
But
jeez.
that has nothing to do with my name. I just like to have another weapon. I guess I
Oh.
could take one of theirs.
Ajax, serious question.
Okay.
You didn't think that you were similar to Tobias. Why?
I don't think that you can see yourself like that whenever you're not there anymore. That's like a different life for me at this point.
Okay.
Also, he's stupid.
Mhm.
And. Mhm.
Monterey
I
is
was-
still scribbling away.
Valym, now that our business here is concluded, I'm not sure how much longer I have left on the tracking ability to find the people who were after you.
Oh. I'll just let them find me.
I still have a signal, even though it gets fainter every day.
Wait, what?
We can go after them.
What do you mean you have a signal on them?
Well, they have a piece of my blood, and my friend helps me keep track of that.
They are all haunted, but ultimately very nice, polite people that are pleasant to have tea with, although they all talk to people who are imaginary, but that's okay.
Stop writing, Monteroy.
Huh? Why?
Monterey.
Monterey. You can
What?
stop writing.
Why?
Well,
I'm filling out
why
your
you-
form.
Yeah, it's lovely writing. Monterey, do you really like my horns?
Your horny warnies just are very cute.
You'll reveal too much about yourselves.
They're cute.
Mm.
I could use a rest. I don't know about any of you.
Oh, I don't know if you'll all fit into my bed. So,
We can sleep on the ground,
I camp.
oh, okay.
or we can camp. That's right.
I need to go get Lorelai. I need to go get Tootsie, actually.
Wondering about your accommodations for the day, with a very long, glowing, what is it, like a job review form.
Performance
signed,
review.
Yeah, performance review, signed, sealed, and countersigned. You notice that Monterey has signed the place that says that the job was completed to the client's standard. He hands you back the scroll.
Thank
And that'll be
you.
where we call it.
Yeah.
We ran over today by a lot. I'm so sorry, party. I'm so
Oh my God.
sorry.
It was an intense battle.
It was an intense
Yeah.
battle. It was very
fun.
Yeah.
intense battle. I didn't think it was gonna go that long.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Well, when you roll a 3 and a 7 and a 9 and a 7 and a 3 and a 7, things tend to
Even
take
the way
longer.
the smoke bomb went off, like I was like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Because now it's like this,
Mhm.
you know, like this kind of gives, it injured him, but it also gave him an opportunity to get away, because
Yeah.
he was
Right.
going to throw the smoke bomb at Valym and Ajax, and with the caltrops between him and Scorpio and Nim, that would have given him like the perfect way to get away with Tobias. But with the way this, Valym set off that perfect heat metal and smoke bomb went off, Tobias got left behind. So it's like really interesting now that those two are going to kind of part ways. Well, one
Oh my
is dead.
gosh.
Yeah, I didn't get hit. Valym is full health.
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you hid well.
I hid.
Nice.
Came around. Stayed out of the smoke.
Hmm.
The reason I was like, "Oh my God, y'all walked in," was because I was gonna call out Pilar, and Pilar
Just
does
light it
area
all
of effect damage
Mhm.
when he appears to everyone but me.
Mhm.
I see.
Or like Ice Knife is area of effect damage after you throw it.
Oh.
Or Burning Hands is area of effect damage
Sure,
when you
yeah.
use it. And I'm like, I will kill. Like, I was worried I was going to kill each of you.
Sure.
Oh my
Fair.
gosh. Let's do some quick
Oh my
shout outs. Xander, take it away.
Yes, you can find me at Xanderific on most platforms. Twitter is my main hub, but I also stream here on Twitch. I've got a full schedule of shows almost every weeknight. Come find me and let's storytell together.
Fantastic. Gabe?
Hello, I'm Gabe James Games across the internet. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, all many different places, working on dozens of different things. Hit me up for weird ideas, because that's basically what I exist for.
Josephine.
Hi, I am Josephine. You can find me at JCVIM on everywhere, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. Although I'm taking a socials break right now, but
Mhm.
I'll be back sooner than later. I'm on a show this weekend on Sunday. I lied. I'm not on a show this weekend. Oh my God, am I? I may be. I deleted socials off my phone, so I can't.
People could check.
I
out later.
tweeted about it. I retweeted it. So look at my Twitter, and you'll see exactly when I am on said show. It's August 7th. That's this weekend, Saturday, 12:30 on twitch.tv/Kira858. Playing in Lords of Faerun. I will be a guest on their show. And otherwise, I'll be streaming this week. I've been taking time off before that. And I'm going to go take some more Benadryl.
Yes. Yes. Balvin?
I am Balvin, Lord Balvin on everything, Twitter, Twitch, every social media, LORDBalvin. I stream and I tweet and I talk about bullshit. So if that interests you, please come watch. That's
Awesome.
it.
I'm Jasmine, that bronze girl. If you're here, you can probably figure out where I am. This is my main thing I'm in right now. So if you're here and you're watching this show, or if you're on YouTube and you're watching this show, thank you for watching. I appreciate all your YouTube comments. I read all of them. This is going to rebroadcast on 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday, and then it's going to hit YouTube right after that. So definitely check that out. We've got one piece of fan art. I'd like to apologize to the cast because I know we went way over time today, and normally I'm so good at keeping it like at 3-ish hours. We've got one little piece of fan art that I wanted to share because I think it's cute. Does that work? Let's see. Boom. There we go.
the sit-up.
The sit-ups. That's by Dying City. Thank you so much.
I love the hints of Monterey you can see in the side.
Yeah,
Take a little kill.
Yeah.
One more.
I like Ajax's face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a Muppet. It's like a freaking Muppet that's like, you can do it. Thank you for the fan art. So amazing. We will see y'all next week. Goodbye. That sounded so weird. So creepy. Bye.
Bye.
Have a beautiful time.